a bark, a bite, a overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. And we got a special event. We got one of the best fighters in the world right now, Josh Taylor, who wants all the smoke. Who wants, after this fight, Terrence Crawford. Now, he must get past this fight first to get Terrence Crawford. But he wants all the smoke. And he is undisputed champ of the world. So, whatever he wants, and he got a country behind him, he gets. Right, Ari? Yeah. Okay, then. That's right. So, AB said it too. So, yeah, we got a good card tonight. And I look forward to the card. And I definitely look forward to the main event. So, we got Henry J in the building. We always got my peoples from Puerto Rico, Roberto, Douglas Bronze 13, and Vinny, the microwave, is in the building. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we definitely gonna get this party started. So SB, when do the fights actually start? Started now? Okay, well, we're about to get to the action. Straight to the action. So yeah.
We know a fresh start to your day needs a fresh cup of coffee. So we've got fresh coffee.
Yeah, you know, the devil's always hating, so he want us to flag. He want to flag us, but we ain't going to get flagged. You only know what SB stand for, Henry J. Henry J talking about some SB. What do it stand for? Do it stand for super bad? Huh? Oh, man. I got some bad news, too, man. Man, I couldn't believe it when my brody called me and told me that he had heard that one of my homies had left this world, man, and turned out to be true. So it was a sad situation, a bad incident. Man, one of my homies got murdered, man, and man, I'm gonna give him a moment of silence, as we always do, in a 10 count for Fred, Big Fred. Brother. So yeah, we got a exciting fight. The first fight up that we got on right now is Jones. I ain't talking about Ray Jones either. It's the Lady Jones and Catapoli. Her name is Catapola. Yeah, Catapola. Let's say that. And these girls is banging. I mean, they look like they both lift weights. And you know, both girls are missing. Both girls are punching. And boy, both girls are banging like we want to see some of the men's bang. Now, I must see who Jones is and who Catapola is. Because I don't know which is which. But yeah, we in the third round. So, oh, good little slip from the blonde haired lady. I'm trying to figure out is that actually, we'll find out in a minute. Maybe y'all can tell me who that is. Is that Jones? Who is she? The blonde haired lady is Jones? Okay. Miss Jones. Ooh, she's slipping when coming back with a good hook. So yeah, Jones is who's slipping and got a good left hook, but she is not the busier of the two. The busier of the two is the bigger young lady who is Catapola. Yeah, Catapola. So right now, they are showing Jack Catterall, who's fighting for the undisputed world super lightweight title later on against Josh Taylor. So, what's up, Moki? 0907. What's up, Raymond Garza? Oh, they're showing a replay of a lot of misses, but every now and then both girls are catching each other, but it's not. They not landing flush. It's glazing shots. That's probably why both girls are actually still up. But they are playing rock'em sock'em. They actually letting their hands go. And we say that in the gym all the time. For those that are not landing, let your hands go. These girls is tough. So, yeah, you said with the blonde-headed girl. Yeah. Okay, so SB said the girl Jones is always bloody, so that's what it is. That she said that's Jones, right? The blonde-haired girl is Jones. Yeah, you said brown. Exactly. You mean black then. The black-haired girl is the other girl. It's Catlapala, right? Let me just concentrate on this right here, folks. Oh, so the girl Catapoli is going for it with 58 seconds left in the round. She's moving her head side to side. She's trying to knock Jones out. She's pushing down on the head. The referee is doing a good job in letting the young ladies fight. And you got to respect Jones because Jones seemed to be the smaller girl. She's definitely shorter, but she looks a lot smaller too, weight-wise. And Catapola is throwing overhand right. She's busier, and Jones just got caught in right hand. But she's still there, so evidently Catapola cannot punch. And she is really red, but she's swinging for the fence, so overhand right. So Jones had the hands up to block the overhand right. And that was good because, man, the way she's throwing them punches, Catapola, she's trying to knock Jones out. But she's not succeeding. It seems like they got on some 18-ounce gloves, and maybe they're a little bit bigger than, the normal size of the gloves that the men wear. Or maybe they let the young ladies wear gloves with more cushion in it. Maybe that's the reason why Clarissa Shields hasn't had a knockout in a minute in a fight against the females. Because maybe it's more cushion in the gloves. Because the gloves that the young ladies have on right now seem like you're not getting any power when you land the shots against each other. So they're showing Catapola, and her nose look like it's broke. The bone is sticking out, and her eye is swole. Look like she's turning purple. So in the morning, it would definitely be black. And so since Jones is low to the ground, maybe she's not getting hit with flesh punches as much as Catapola is getting hit. Her name is Effie. So both girls' first name starts with E. So Effie and Ebony. So E versus E. Oh, and Effie she mean because the referee tried to break her up and she moved him out the way with the elbow. Like, let me get back to the work. And and she's missing. Yeah, so good jab. She's pawing. She got her mouth open. Ooh, good 1-2 from Catapola. Good body shot, good 1-2. She's the busier girl. The Catapola is the busier girl, but she's punching down. Ooh, good left hook from Catapola. She's throwing more punches, but she's missing a lot too. And these rounds be over with quick because they only fight 2-minute rounds. And some people say that, women should fight 3-minute rounds if they want to get paid the money that the men are getting paid. Good right hand to the body from Jones. Yep, so there we go. Somebody is at the door, SB. So can you have Day go and get the crazy bread? That's probably what their call was for. Okay.
Okay, we're coming.
Sorry about that, y'all.
We're coming.
Let me go ahead. that. All right, speed. Tell them to give you $1 back, please. You can keep the rest, okay? Oh yeah, so we had to miss that, yo. They started calling me. I was wondering why somebody would be calling me and I'm live. I don't know if y'all see this next person that's up, but this guy looks like a character, a cartoon character. The man has 1 million tattoos and he has green hair. So if he definitely wants to be seen and heard. His name is a Scottish heavyweight title that they are fighting for. It's Nick Campbell versus Jay McFarlene. Yeah, like he's trying to be in a video game or something. Oh, they're showing a replay. That's one thing about the women. Women do fight much harder to me than the men, pound for pound. You see women going at it more than the men. And women be going hard. Good 1-2 hook. These girls are going at it. Both guys are going at it. Yeah. Yep, so, and he's going under and punching. Both girls. 1-2 hook from Jones. Then the right hook from Jones, she holds. Catapult, she pushed her head down. See, now finally, Jones is moving a little bit. And from the looks of it, looked like Jones is winning because she's not bruised. But looks can be deceiving. Looks like, to me, the Catapult is the one that's the busier, but I can just about bet you that Jones is the one. Mike Jones, and Jones is the one that is actually the A side. And if it goes to decision, with it being a close fight, they don't give it to her. But Effie Catapult, first name is Effie, she's throwing more punches, but she just can't seem to dial in on a target because the target is elusive and the target is low to the ground. So the gravity is not there. But she's trying. Effie in the blue shorts is trying her best to land that one-hitter quitter. And Jones is just elusive. She's just, she seems like she has the more experience, and she's probably been boxing longer, I'm quite sure. And she's getting low and getting out the way. But what's helping her is her being short, way shorter than her opponent. And she's working like she's trying to show the judges that she deserves the fight. But she's working more now than she's done in the last couple of rounds. But both girls are holding and hitting. Both girls seem to be fatigued but pushing it because they know they only got nothing but seconds left in the fight. And that's it. Both girls. That's what I like more than just knockouts. Or as much as I like knockouts or love knockouts, is I like to see the sportsmanship at the end of the fights, where both parties salute each other and respect each other for a great fight. Yeah, Moki Chase. I like Josh Taylor in this fight. Definitely, I like Josh Taylor. He undisputed for a reason. Yeah, he undefeated for a reason. Yeah, that girl bruised. They showing Effie. Effie look like she been in a war. Lil Tyson she got the cowboy hat on, like she look like I don't know. Both girls look like they think they won. They about to say the decision, y'all. I think the cowgirl look like she lost. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw. Nobody loses. It's a draw. The cowgirl didn't lose, and Effie didn't lose. Mike Jones. So Jones is still in the game. Nobody's stock went down. Both girls are still at where they were when they first started the fight. Same record, just a drawing record now. Go back to the drawing board. Maybe they might rematch each other. Who knows? Only time will tell. They both fought good from what I saw. They was hitting each other a lot. And that's what the fans want to see. They don't want to see all that boxing. I don't think the average fan wants to see Mayweather style. They want to see rock'em sock'em. That's why a lot of fans have turned from boxing to MMA. They just want to see a fight. They don't want to see the sweet science. They want to see somebody get hurt. They want to see somebody get knocked out. Stay down. I want to see a fight. I want to see a good fight. To be honest with you. I always want to see a good fight. So they about to do the interview. And let's see what they say. Will they say I won, or what they is it respect? I know Jones look like the winner though, cause she don't look like she's really been in a fight. She's a little one of her eyes a little red. It's good to see she got on fingernail polish, cause some people some young ladies get in there and just be tough and don't know how to be a lady. And know when, to be a warrior. Okay, so Effie felt like she won, or she said that the fans wanted to see a winner, not no draw. That's respect, yeah. But like I say, yeah, the young lady, I couldn't just. If my wife was a boxer and she was coming home bruised like that, I don't know if I could take it. I'm glad she didn't box, but so it's a good thing. I love her for her, but boxing is a hard sport to make it in, and to be a woman and trying to do it all, man. I guess it ain't as bad for women to try to be a boxer, because not many women can fight. They are starting to get better. With the rise of female fights, of female boxing. Now there's more females that actually can fight. 10 years ago, nobody. You had about on one hand females that could fight. You had the Christy Martins, the Layla Ali, the Ann Wolf, Rasia Riker, and then you go. Can't think about who else. It's nobody else you could think of right away, But now you got, you're starting to transition to where it's more women that can actually fight that's actually boxing. Now you got the Katie Taylors and the Serranos, and you got the Clarissa Shields, you got the Savannah Marshall. It's a lot of more females, Cecilia Brækhus, SB. What about the young lady that's from here? Alicia, yeah, we got, so yeah, so you got more females that's really can fight now versus back then, because there's more money involved for the females now than it was, back in the day. So money talks, and you already know what else. You already know what it is. Yep. So Team Serban is on his way in the ring. So this right here is what? Oh, it's a 10-round fight? Okay. Okay. So this is a fight that's on right now that wasn't on the card, or they didn't tell us about, that we have on. So what y'all see on the screen isn't an error from us. It's the error from them. because these other guys supposed to be in there. So it's Donovan. And he's clean cut. He don't even have a mustache, a beard, none of that. And he's coming in second. So remember, y'all, when a fighter comes in second, 9 times out of 10 they the A side. So if it's a close fight and they go to a decision, they give it to the guy that's the A side. That makes sense. So nobody is fighting right now. Verk, Go Preet. They on their way to the ring. Yeah. Oh, you see my homeboy Andy Lee in the ring training fighters now. He on the other side. And then being from over there, Irish, he's Irish and he's overseas where the fans really love boxing. I'm going to be 100 with y'all. The fans overseas appreciate boxing more than the fans over here. Fans over here, they got so much that they can do and watch, and they can care less about a boxer, Now, if you a fan, you a fan. So you're going to be with that person to the end, all the way to the end. But overseas, the fans overseas are super, super great because they're going to support you like MMA. It's like an MMA. The fans, no matter where it's at, over here, over there, they support MMA. You can have 20 losses. If they like you, they like you. And that's a good thing. So that's the reason why you don't see the best fighting the best in boxing, because they lose one time, they stock go down. The fans won't watch them. The fans won't pay to see them. The fans will look at them like they bums, and that's not always the case. What's up, Benjamin Dover? I hear you saying, yo, what the yo mean? Yeah, so. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Vinny. I'm going with the real deal, who has Andy Lee in his corner. Is that a tattoo? I don't know if it got to be a tattoo on his neck of a chain. I thought that the chain was on his neck, but it is on his neck. It's on his neck as a tattoo. And he's fighting southpaw. And Andy Lee was a great southpaw, so I'm quite sure he's going to be a great southpaw too. He's not going to quite be like Andy Lee, but he going to have some smooth moves because Andy Lee's a good teacher. He's a good coach. So Donovan with the good jab. This is the throw-in bout right here. A throw-in bout, or maybe it's just a bout that they didn't tell us about. Okay, so thank you, Ja, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Ramirez and Donovan. Donovan is a southpaw with the right hook to the body. Good look, fast little combination. And Serban with the jab, but not everybody can fight a southpaw. I had to learn the hard way how to fight a southpaw. So Serban is in a peekaboo style, and he's not throwing any combinations. One punch at a time is not going to get you the upset, especially when you're the B side. So if you're trying to pull off the upset, you got to be aggressive. They only go on 6 rounds. You can't afford to give up no rounds. So when Donovan trainer Andy Lee will tell you the hardest sparring partner he ever had was me. I knew how to fight southpaws. I was able to adapt, and I learned over the years how to fight any and everybody. So, excuse me, stay ready and you ain't got to get ready. At K9 Boxing. So one place that a Donovan don't want to be is on the ropes. If Serban would have came back with the left hook, which he's not coming back with, seems a little slow. Don't seem like he has speed, and he might lack the power. He's probably not used to being on this level. Neither guy has a game of experience, because if they did, they wouldn't be fighting 10 rounders right now. They would be fighting. I mean, they wouldn't be fighting a 6-rounder. They would be fighting a 10-rounder. So both guys are trying to climbing up the ladder. Yeah. Yep. I gave it to him. Andy Lee was my guy. Yeah. Andy Lee was my dog too. Andy Lee still is my dog. Ask Bree, anyway, I can get some bread, champ? Oh, yes, I do. Yep, so Donovan is being coached by Andy Lee, former world champ, former crunk fighter, and my dog. You know, me and Andy Lee had great wars in the gym. Matter of fact, Andy Lee got me in his book. You know, he talked about me and him sparring and things like that. And how when he came into the gym, they would scream, "Fresh meat!" Fresh meat. Let's go, champ. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all on a real boxing channel. You know, a 2-time boxing world champ. Shout out to everybody that's on the live. And Donovan is moving around, throwing hooks and jabbing. I mean, he's not landing anything, but Serban, his opponent, isn't doing anything. So, you know, even though neither guy's landing any punches, at least you got one guy throwing punches that's committing and throwing shots, and the other guy isn't. So, even though neither guy's really landing, one guy's throwing, the other guy isn't. So you know who's winning, and especially when that guy is the A side. So, but it's dangerous for Serban to be on the ropes. I would love to catch a southpaw on the ropes. I'm swinging my favorite punch, the overhand right. But Serban can't get the timing, the distance. Oh, it was a low blow. I don't think he did it on purpose, but maybe the low blow that he got caught with Serban will wake him up. He's telling the referee, let's work. And he give his opponent a play, and then probably goes out there and do the same old bull junk. Nothing. I mean, the guy hit you low, and you got like you was mad for that second he did it, you would come back and do something. And he's not coming back doing nothing. It's all Donovan. Uppercuts, hooks, another hook, body shot, hook, all Donovan in the first round. Second round. The southpaw is winning. And Serban isn't doing nothing. He's getting bossed around. He's getting bullied. Body shot from Donovan. Another body shot from Donovan. And Serban is being a punching bag. Another left hand straight down the middle from Donovan. You guessed it. And one punch at a time for Serban. He threw a right hand, one at a time. He's more on defense than offense. And this is boxing. Offense win championships. Another jab from, you guessed it, Donovan. And he's slipping. He's working on his skills. Slipping, jabbing. Donovan is doing this and that and this. Serban isn't doing nothing but trying to block. Trying to lead the fight with no bruises. You might have saw the last fight where the girl nose looked like it was broke. And she had a black eye. And he probably wants to go home with his check and some money with no cuts. Somebody might have told him he was a pretty boy. So maybe you want to go home looking like a pretty boy. Like you just fought yesterday. You don't like you even fought. Yeah, because he ain't fighting. The man is not fighting. Craig Watts, we appreciate the super chat. At K9 Boxing. John WU, appreciate the super chat. Hashtag dogs us. Let's go, champ. Okay, Bag Lady. Bag Lady said, that's my husband, Jason, from the sticker. But I wanted to say is thank you, K9, for all the commentary. Well, you are very, very welcome. The pleasure is mine. Yes. I'm trying to figure out where did they do with my juice. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, hashtag dogs are us. That's right. Hey, Craig Watts, not some of the best. The best, bro. Thank you, champ. Not some of the best commentary. Boy, you got to say the best. But hey, I'll settle for less if I ain't got no choice. Good jab, left hand from the A side. Donovan. Now, it seems like Serban done woke up a little bit. Because he's throwing one punch at a time still, but he's a lot more aggressive. So, and he's forcing Donovan to back up or to throw more punches, throw harder punches. Now, you know, I want to see man down. Or somebody at least try to knock the man down or knock the man out. But just like the best ain't fighting the best, these guys are not putting it all on the line. I mean, you know, Donovan has that pretty boy look, like he wants to be a model and a boxer. So they're not going to put him in there with nobody that's a threat early on in his career anyway. So he had easy pickings because Serban is not doing nothing. And if I was in the arena, I would be saying, boo! Boo! Oh, good right uppercut from Donovan. It's all Donovan. Man, Serban is not doing anything. The man, you would think the man had no hands because he's not using none of them. Neither one. If you're not going to give them hands to Donovan, you're not going to win the fight. He got in close, threw a right hand, and then ate an uppercut in the left hand. So he's just a human punching bag right now because he's not doing anything. And once again, a right hook from who? Donovan. A left hand from who? Donovan. He's moving his head, looking slippery, sliding, punching. A right hand, overhand right finally from Serban, but then 3, 4, 5 punches from Donovan. Moving his head, trying to be like Pernell Whitaker, hit and don't get hit as a southpaw. With 30 seconds left in the round. Uppercut hook from Donovan. Serban is coming up, moving up with his hands up. He learned how to, he learned good defense. Serban did, but he don't have no offense. Oh, that was a low blow. Now, the referee ain't say nothing, but Serban got hit with a low blow. But, hey, ooh, good uppercut. Good left hand. Good. Ooh, Donovan's just piecing Serban up. He look like he's trying to go for a knockout. This guy isn't doing nothing. The guy look like a fake Conor McGregor. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Man. So, this is not... I tell you what round it is when they ring the bell. One thing I can tell you is one person punching, the other person ain't. We got a catcher and a pitcher. The pitcher is Donovan, And the catcher is Ivan. Wow. I think we're in round 4, though, to be honest with you. So in round 4, yep, so I had it right. Round 4, Patty Donovan versus Basan. Serban. Serban ain't doing nothing. This man done lost every round. So yeah, we in round 4. And one person is punching, other person is just got his hands up. Now that's the first time I saw Serban throw 2 punches. He threw a 1-2. Oh man, if he can throw more 1-2s, you never know. Anything can happen when you try. Nothing can happen if you ain't trying. Serban ain't trying at all. It'd be nice if I can get it. Something to eat on the live. And if you're tapping in, make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Man, you talk about a boring fight. Listen, Donovan is having fun. If boxing was this easy, everybody would do it. But when you being matched correctly, you said this said, wasn't it, son? So on the website, they have these guys fighting 10 rounds. So he put on it, the live, 10 rounds. But now you look on the screen, on the fight, they got him fighting 6 rounds. So we in round 4 too, with 57 seconds left. In a snoozer, somebody's about to be a loser, and it's the guy in the black. Serban is up against the ropes. He's not doing nothing but eating shots. That man is eating shots. He's like Pac-Man. He's eating. Leather. Oh, good left hook. Man, this guy, yeah, if I was Donovan, I would just keep punching. Every now and then he'd look for something back and block. But just every so often, he'll have to look for something back. He threw another 1-2 from Serban. Finally, that man got hands. The man got hands. 6 rounds. We got 6 rounds, Ivan. I'm going to have to put one of you guys on here on a live in the ring because this man has nobody in front of him. Oh, now all of a sudden, he about to try to knock his opponent out. That's what you should do. When you know that the guy isn't really fighting back, why let him stand? Why let him survive? Knock him out. Take him out the box. You remember the song, Knock Him Out the Box, Rick? Knock him out the box. Get him up out of there. You don't get paid for overtime. No, you don't get paid for overtime. Yeah, Moki 0907. BRB champ. I don't know what that means. I got you. Oh, SB say be right back. Yeah. I gotta think fast on a dime, you know. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Who y'all got winning tonight, though? Y'all got Josh Taylor staying undefeated. I know for sure he gonna be undefeated. And he want Javante Davis or Terrence Crawford. I don't think he gonna get neither one. Oh, good left uppercut, but good left uppercut from Donovan. But guess what? Serban ain't getting caught with nothing because he ain't. Oh, hold on. Serban just threw like 5 punches. He done set a record in this fight. A 5-punch combination. I don't know if he landed any of them. Oh, now he doing a Mike Tyson. He side to side. He said, forget it. His trainer must have told him, bro, I'm going to stop the fight if you don't punch, if you don't try to fight. I'm going to stop The boxing match, because we can't say it's a fight. I ain't gonna stop the fight. Ain't a fight, because you getting hit and you're not hitting him. It is a boxing match. Now, if you want to call it a fight, it's because one person is fighting, and that's Donovan. And he having a ball. Look, he's playing games. He's slipping to the side. He's showboating. Kind of like Prince Nassim. Kind of like Roy Jones. Finally, he's trying to do something now. I guess, why not? You boxing? This is called boxing. Fight. Yeah. Of course I got the names right. I can't hear you. That's Donovan. SB said, you got the names right? Yeah. Oh. He has it on his shorts. Good right hook to the body from Donovan. Good left hand from Donovan. Referee warned him for just bumping. You're doing too much. Man, this guy, he got hit 0 times. Donovan got hit 0 times. How many times? No times. Serban has been hit the whole fight. Maybe not hard, but, he's been hit every round at least, let's say at least 20 times per round. Oh, just got caught with a straight left hand. Right uppercut from Donovan, who calls himself on the back of his shorts the real deal. Tonight, he's definitely a real deal. But he should go for the kill. Right hook, uppercut. And, it's a sad day. Oh, man, listen. Throw in the towel because Donovan is shutting his opponent out. His opponent ain't trying to do nothing. Body shot. They showing the replay. All you're going to see in the replay is Donovan throwing punches, doing whatever he wants to do. Right hook to the body. Then a little bump. Serban. The last round is showing total body shots. Donovan threw 42 or landed 42. And Serban landed, guess how many, y'all? 5. 5 body shots. While his opponent landed 42, which was what? Quadruple that 2 times? Plus 15? Boy. The looks to this fight, Serban should retire. Because he isn't even trying. Do we even know how to fight against a southpaw? Maybe that's it. Maybe just don't know how to fight against a southpaw. You got to teach your opponent or your fighter, how to fight against a southpaw. One way to fight against a southpaw is to throw punches. And finally, he threw another punch, a right uppercut. Serban threw. He didn't connect. He finally threw a jab and landed. The best punch of the fight for him was the jab he landed. And then he got Donovan mad. Donovan, he's going for the kill. He's catching Serban with punches, but he doesn't have a killer instinct. Andy Lee is his trainer, but he isn't Andy Lee, because if he was Andy Lee, he would go for the kill. Now, Serban is bloody. Yeah, he's bloody. He's bleeding now, so... And then Donovan grabbed his hand and said, boy, the hand that rocked the face. So he's kept his hands up the whole fight to not get cut or whatever. And the very last round, he ended up with a cut. And then guess what? The referee just stopped the fight. So guess what? Donovan gets a TKO because I think the blood that's coming out of the ear or is coming out the wrong spot. So the referee stopped the fight. And it's a good stoppage because the opponent wasn't doing anything anyway. It wasn't like he was going to win the fight. No way. How can you win if you don't punch when it's called a fight? You're not fighting, you're not winning. And that's just real spill. F. Kaoki. Kaoki? Is that Kaoki? Kaoki, what's happening? Thanks, Craig. El Chapo, what's up, though? I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, blood is coming out his ear. That's dangerous. Yep. Can't play with your health. And I don't know why he would get mad. The opponent where the fight got stopped, because he wasn't even fighting anyway. So, you should be mad you wasn't throwing punches. Not mad you was getting hit with punches. Well, mad you getting hit with punches too, but at least you would give yourself a chance to win if you fought. You wasn't even fighting. This came to be a punching bag. Ain't a good look at all. Yeah. Wow. Well, Andy Lee winning. Crunks is still in the building. So they have two commentators that are actually young ladies over at Sky Sports. And the young man who is actually a former champion, he is actually one of the commentators too. But I don't mind seeing ladies commentate, because as long as you done got in the ring, you should be able to commentate. But to take jobs from young men, because I think that a young man who's a boxer, definitely if he became a world champ or a former world champ, and he's not slurry, he's not punch drunk, and he has knowledge and know how to talk, give him a job. Give him a chance. He know how I feel to be in the ring, getting hit, ducking punches. So, we need more of those guys. I think one thing that boxing is lacking in, referees. We need fighters as referees. I know, we just get these referees, man, that be way out of shape. They can't get to their opponent in time. I mean, you need some better referees. Not saying every referee that's in boxing is bad, but a lot of the referees, man, do a real bad job, And, the fights that we have nowadays are not the kind of fights that fighters or that people really want to see. So we want to see fights. If it's not a fight, cats don't really want to see it. So a referee can actually make a fight. That's not a fight. By telling both guys, come on, man, pick it up. Y'all here to fight. What y'all doing? And, you can force a guy to fight. You can, what I'm saying? The referee play a big part in boxing. The judges play a big part in boxing. The fans play a big part in boxing. So each hand deserve another. Oh, El Chapo, I appreciate you, bro. He said, I used to watch Showbiz, the adult boxing channel, till I found this channel. Okay, I appreciate you for saying that, bro. I mean, I got 30 years of a boxing experience. Matter of fact, let me rewind that. I got over 30 years in boxing experience. And them right there are not trophies. Them are world titles. Let me rewind that. Them are world titles. So I do get some knowledge. I don't know if you saw Belly when they asked Method Man or who sent you. He said, knowledge. I have knowledge. And, that's a good thing. It's a real good thing if you're watching boxing, and Boxing Zone, and you got a commentator that's been in the ring. Not just been in the ring, but won 2 world titles. So I appreciate you for tapping in, and thanks for your kind words. And hashtag dogs are us. Team K9 is in the building, always. And you can find me, You can lose the titles, but you don't lose the belts. So when I was currently boxing actively as the champion of the world, I lost the title, but you don't lose the belts. So a lot of times people see a person take a person's belt on TV because the champ lost the fight, and they think they get the chance to keep the belt. So if you don't mind, you can go look at the video, Once a Champ, Always a Champ, at K9 Boxing, because when you become world champ, you're world champ forever. Whether you're a former champ, a current champ, you're always a champ. They never take your belt. You get your own belt sent to you in a suitcase. So once a champ, always a champ. I'm not the current champ, but I'm always a champ because I keep my belts. Once you get it, it's yours. Just like in amateur boxing. If you win a trophy, they're not going. The next time you fight and they said you want to win a trophy, they're not going to take your trophy from you and give it to the guy because you lost. No, you still a winner in your last fight. Always a winner. So I don't know if y'all actually watching the boxing match right now that's finna come on. This is hilarious because this man that's in the ring is very noticeable. He has a skeleton on one arm, 1,000 tattoos going up and down on both sides of his arm. He has tattoos down up and down his back, and the fans love him because he's a character. He looks like a character. He has on a Roddy Piper skirt. Yes, and he has on that hat. Yeah, I know he's from Scotland. Scotland, they wear those. Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting. UK Strange, what's up, champ? Raymond, what's up, Raymond? El Chapo, what it do, boy? Okay. So UK Strange says Josh Taylor wins comfortably. Jay McFarlane is 12-5. He don't have a bad record. That ain't bad. 12-5. Man, his opponent Nick Campbell is tall. When anytime you get in the ring or you step over the ring, you're over 6'2", 6'3". That's how Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder get in the ring. They step over the ring. They don't go between ropes. It's the big boys. We're in the heavyweight division. So Nick Campbell is 4-0 with 4 knockouts. And this is scheduled. Hopefully they got it right this time. 10 rounds. Because don't blame us for their mishaps. They telling us wrong. We putting it up wrong. But it ain't our fault. Huh? Say one time, SB. Excuse the coffee. My little son is coming down with a cold, y'all. So, if you hear him cough, if anything, say, oh, little K9. My son, 1 year old. The baby. He's a baby. Oh, man, they saying this guy, 276 pounds. 23 years old, 17 wins, 5 losses. I said 17 KOs. I mean, sorry about that. He's 12-5. Look, they just said something. I mean, I gotta really read to what they're saying because it's either them or it's my eyes. Oh, okay, age. See, that's what's throwing me off. They should don't worry about putting their age down. The guy's 32 years old. I'm thinking 32 fights. The man has 4 fights, 4 wins, 4 knockouts, no losses. And is this actually scheduled for 10 rounds with the man only having 4 fights? I don't know if this is now. It's scheduled for 10 rounds, but the guy only got 4 fights. I can almost guarantee you, it's not scheduled for 10 rounds, unless Nick is a former national champion or a former Olympian. Then yeah, it's going 10 rounds because they know it ain't going 10 rounds no way. And once again, excuse the coughing. My little son has a little cold. Both guys have to be from Scotland. They both got on these Scotland colors. And right away, rock 'em, sock 'em. Round 1. They ain't said it yet. They just saying it. They're showing the names. Yep, it's scheduled for 10. So they had that right. Oh, this guy's nasty. So the young man with the green hair, looking like a good overhand right. He can box a little bit though. He ain't just no bum. He just ain't in good shape. Right uppercut from Campbell. McFarlene. Ooh, good little left hook from Campbell. Campbell get caught with Campbell lands the right hand. Man, they fighting in slow motion. I guarantee y'all, I promise y'all, I don't go 10 rounds. I don't think McFarlane got the stamina. He just got caught with a good right hand back from Campbell. And Campbell is not a puncher. He is not even throwing punches. He's slapping. And McFarlane is slapping too. And he's just looking for one punch. To be honest with you, both guys look terrible. It's hard to not tell it like it is. Now, Nick is only 4-0, so it's really a big step up from him. But they got him in the ring with McFarlane, who probably took the fight on a short notice because his stomach is over his shorts. I mean, that man been eating for real. Now, who knows? He just got caught a good right hand from Campbell, but Campbell is arm punching. He's not turning the shots over. And when you don't turn the shots over, your opponent not going to fall over. He's slapping. And that's the reason why McFarlane is still there. I think that the way Campbell might stop McFarlane is McFarlane getting tired. I think McFarlane quits on the stool because he don't have the stamina. Oh, it's definitely not going 10 rounds. I could just about guarantee it. Unless Campbell decides to move around and hold and don't try to punch and allows McFarlane to survive. Look, McFarlane has his hands down and saying, "Punk, you can't punch." Then afterwards, he looked at him like he's about to hit him after the bell, but he didn't. So UK Strange says it's going to be an atmosphere in there. Them Scottish fans are passionate about Josh Taylor, and a few England fans traveled up there too. Okay. You can't take both sides though. I see UK Strange said Josh Taylor wins tonight comfortably, but he could still go. But it could still go either way. Sound like SB. SB be like, I think he gonna win. Josh Taylor gonna win, but I'm rolling with the other guy. So now SB wins either way it go. I told you I want the other guy to win. Or if the one guy that won, I told you he was gonna win. Today's SB's birthday. Oh, always SB birthday. Always love. 1-2 from Campbell. The 1-2 is terrible. As a heavyweight, you should not be hitting like this. Like, what are you doing? That's how the girls punch. I mean, but when you're a heavyweight, enough of them kind of punches will pay its dividends. Oh, he just hit McFarlene with another right hand. It looked like McFarlene wanted to bite his shoulder. He was like he wanted. Oh, good right hand again, but the man can't punch. Either McFarlene can actually take a punch. Campbell is going to stop McFarlene, but look, now he's acting like his arm is hurting. Oh, he's trying to stop already. He's trying to quit. He's saying his hand hurt. You know, you ain't in shape. Of course, everything going to be hurting. Look, and look, he basically saying, I can't do nothing because my hand hurt. Man, the guy coming in here looking like, I don't know if you ever saw Kamala or Coco Savage in wrestling. Yeah. Oh, another 1-2. Man, listen, Campbell cannot punch because he's hitting an out-of-shape guy with straight right hands, good right hands. And McFarlane ain't going nowhere. He's not even blinking with them punches. And we talking about the heavyweight division. Body shot from McFarlane. Right hand from Campbell. But look, Campbell is not doing nothing to McFarlane. Oh, now he done got head money. Oh, now you told you he ready to quit. Let me see. Is he cut? No. Oh, yeah. No. Is he cut or is that a tattoo? Because McFarlane has 1,000 tattoos, so we don't know if that's a cut or a tattoo. Campbell should have stopped the fight by now. You in there with a big guy, out of shape guy, stomach is all over his shorts, and you ain't went to the body yet. The man, listen, I don't know, but listen, the man did not throw a body shot yet. If you see a guy with a tire for a stomach, wouldn't you go for the body? Look, I'm telling you, SB, he is headhunting. Look, he ain't went to the stomach yet. The man got 2 stomachs with a tire, like the refrigerator. Do you remember William Perry? Played with the Chicago Bears. Out of shape. Look like he's out of shape. But this man has, his stomach look like it's in his back. And finally he gets mad and throw it overhand right. I think them tattoos, I don't even think there was no, that's a tattoo. Look, I thought he was bleeding. That's a dragon on his face, along with a knife. He need to put that knife in his gloves so he can start sticking the jab or something. He ain't sticking nothing out. That man looked like he was getting tattoos more than he was training. He is not ready for this fight. And it shouldn't go long. If Campbell cannot finish his opponent, he shouldn't think that he's going to become a world champ. But everybody want to box now because there's so much money involved in boxing. So a lot of the fighters nowadays in the heavyweight division are a lot taller now. When at first, if they was over 6 feet, over 6'2", 6'3", they were trying to play college basketball or playing NFL football. Tight end, defensive back. But, look like this fight might be over with this round right here. Somebody going to taste the canvas. In my eyes. So, Campbell. Now, McFarlane, he has his hands down because he can't keep them up. But you will think that he's showboating with his hands down, but he ain't tricking me as a 2-time world champ. That man tired. What a tired. as a stomach. The man playing boxing. I would be fighting at a fast pace if I was Campbell, because if he fought at a fast pace, the guy McFarlene would pass out from exhaustion because he don't have the win. But, with Nick Campbell only having 4 fights, only having 4 wins, he needs somebody durable who can take punches, who's not a threat in his first 10-round fight.
Can't win the third round.
To get the distance, yes, we're in round 3. So, and hey, he's learning on the job. So maybe I shouldn't blaze Campbell as much. Oh, and McFarlene hits Campbell. They say protect yourself at all times. Behind the head, he steps behind him and hits him in the front of the face. And this fight is one-sided. And you could tell Campbell is a baby in the game, but he doesn't know how to finish McFarlene. McFarlene is just, eating shots. Because guess what? Campbell is a baby in the game, not a veteran. He hasn't threw not one body shot. His opponent has all this salami, a big stomach. I can guarantee you if he threw a straight right hand right down the middle to the stomach, he would drop his opponent, McFarlene. But Campbell isn't through it. He hasn't threw it yet. Steady head hunting. I mean, is his trainers telling him to go to the body? Because if they not, they should be fired. He hasn't threw a jab to the body, nothing. Then he gets slow and allows the shorter man to lean down on his head. Oh, now I see blood from the nose of McFarlene. So McFarlene is bleeding now. Now you would think that the blood from a person's face or even body or wherever it's at, it would make Campbell thirst for more, want more. Piranhas smell blood, and guess what they do? They attack. And Campbell doesn't seem to know how to attack to get rid of his opponent. Now you would think that the shoe would be on the other feet. The shoe is not on the other feet. You got Campbell sitting down, being that he's probably 6'6", 6'7", he should be the one standing up. But instead, they got the bigger guy, the overweight, out of shape guy, standing up in between rounds. Now, what instructions are they giving the opponent with the eye on his stomach, with the horn on his stomach, with the scars on his arm, and the knife on the other arm? I mean, he has a gang of everything going on. They showing a replay, and he just got, McFarlane got caught with a good one, too. But his opponent, Campbell, didn't follow up. Yeah, so El Chapo, you would think that's a dress, but I think that's a skirt. But that's what they wear in Scotland. I don't know exactly what they would call them. Yeah, we're in round 4. UK Strange said, happy birthday, SB. Oh, good right uppercut from Campbell. Campbell punched like my son. He 1 years old because McFarlane hasn't went anywhere. He hasn't tasted the canvas. It's not another one busted dust because he ain't went nowhere. Yeah. Oh, see? I can't even get it out right. Because he can't get it out right. No left, no right. And guess what? I could be wrong because if Campbell continues to fight at this pace, then McFarlane could probably fight at this pace and go the distance. He needs to pick it up. I don't know if y'all remember that song from Cypress Hill. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. If he picked it up, who knows? McFarlane would finally sit down because he's standing up in between rounds. And if he sit down, it would really mean he's tired. Even though we know he's tired, we know he's extra tired. I remember seeing a young man at White Castles. and he was more than gay. On the back of his pants, it said extra gay. And you be and do what you want to do to be extra. Extra gay? Wow. Never heard that one before. You more than that. You extra. So, looks like McFarlane is taking extra punches. It looked like he didn't have extra fries, an extra Big Mac, because he looks to be out of shape. But he's allowed to survive. So he needs to show that he's bad, like my son is acting right now. But hey, this is good experience for Campbell, who only has 4 fights. So the matchmaker for this fight did a great job, because Campbell going to get a lot of experience for a fighter with only 4 fights to be able to go 10 rounds if it goes 10 rounds. If he go past 7 or 8, it's going to be an accomplishment. But right now, he's getting sauced up. He's getting sauced up right now from the heavier set. Okay, man. Okay, champ. Okay, champ. It's going to be okay. My son crying because they not fighting hard enough. Here you go, man. You want to give him this SB? Huh? Boom. It's showing a replay. The overhand right from McFarlane. Boom. Left hook. Overhand right from McFarlane. Oh, I mean the right hand from Campbell. But now they're showing combinations from McFarlane. Boy, like he whispered in his ear. Boy, I just look like I'm out of shape. I'm in shape. Boy going nuts. What is this trainer telling him? I would like to know what some of these trainers be telling these fighters, because with me having experience that I got, I just want to hear what they're saying, because if a fighter is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, you gotta look at the trainer and say, what are you telling him? It gotta be, maybe the trainer's not explaining to him what he need to do. In round 5, don't expect your fighter to do what you haven't worked on him doing in the gym. Don't say throw the super uppercut if he don't even know what that is. Or don't tell him to step to the right, throw the right hand if he don't do it in the gym. He's not going to be able to make that happen. So, a straight right hand from Campbell. And McFarlane laughed at him. Campbell can't punch. McFarlane can't punch either, because we talking about heavyweight division, the guys are heavyweights and then they're hitting each other. I think I can get in there. The way they fight, to be honest with you, I think I could take both them guys. Now, I've been in the ring with Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury definitely can punch way harder than these guys. So, I was reluctant to get in the ring with Tyson Fury. But watching these guys, I mean, I'm quite sure in the sparring session they probably will punch harder than this. In an actual real fight, it's just easier said than done. You can't look the way you look in the gym a lot of times in an actual fight. Good body shot, head shot from McFarlane. But, hey, I got to give, the out of shape, or look like to be out of shape, McFarlane a lot of credit, because, if the tattoo's supposed to make you tough, then, hey, McFarlane is tough. Maybe he got all the tattoos to show he was tough. But I can be tough without tattoos. I don't have no tattoos, and I'm very tough. But hey, looks can be deceiving, you know what I mean? Tattoos can mean a lot of things. I heard tattoos meant somebody owned you back in the day. God said don't get tattoos, so I'm not getting none. He said not to mark your body. You would think that these young brothers would be trying to mark each other's face with right hands and left hooks, and they just really swinging for the fences. And like I said, though, Campbell's promoter did a good job, and getting this fight for Campbell and McFarlene because McFarlene is tough. Oh, good right hand. Oh, another good right hand from Campbell. Campbell, like, if he throw another one like that, a couple more like that, he might knock. Oh, he got another one. Oh, he might. Oh, I think he hurt. Oh, McFarlene like he hurt. The McFarlene, he's McFarlene. Like he about to fall, y'all. Finally, right? Oh, saved by the bell. Now, McFarlane. I want to say McFarlane because that's what we went the other day. What happened to them SB, if you don't mind? Whatever happened to them cinnamon buns? They was going quick, wasn't they? Wow. They showing a replay. All right hands, boom, from Campbell, straight down the middle. Ooh. Boom, another right hand. Ooh. Boom, another right hand. Ooh, Campbell. Oh, another right hand, Campbell. Ooh, he missed that right hand. I know, boy. Ooh, McFarlane, he happy about that one. Wow. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Oh, this might not go long. I said I guaranteed it would not go the distance, and maybe my guarantee is gonna live up to it. Oh, another double jab right hand. Campbell done found something, y'all. He done found the ingredients. He knows exactly what his opponent is open for now. Nah, he's throwing 1-2 again. And oh, yeah, round 6. And Campbell was he unloading that right hand. But he got his mouth open. It's not good to have your mouth open in a fight. You get your touch. Oh, good right uppercut. Oh, he's mixing it up now. Oh, Campbell is about to stop. The referee looked like he want to jump in there to stop the fight, but McFarlane is fighting back. The man tough as nails. He got heart. One thing you can't say he don't have is heart. And majority of the fighters that get in that ring got heart. But McFarlane is taking it to the next level. He has a big heart. Oh, good right hand. Another right hand from Campbell. What's up, clan? Team Crown fan. Oh, another right hand. Oh, another right hand. Oh, another right hand. He about to knock. Uh-oh, McFarlane finna go to sleep. Oh, right uppercut from Campbell. Oh, how long? How long, champ? Here we go. Don't stop now. Double jab, right hand. Oh, you can see it about to happen. The referee standing close. Oh, right hand. But guess what? McFarlane is throwing right hands back. That man is not going out without a fight. His wife might be there. He ain't going out like that, man. This is a good fight. Oh, good overhead right from McFarlane. And you got the crowd jumping up in the air now. What a comeback round. If McFarlane can do that again, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Overhand right, we might see. Oh, he just threw it again. Oh, but didn't get caught with the right hand. Good body shot. Oh, the body shot. We've been looking for Campbell to throw. You got McFarlane throwing. Oh, another body shot from McFarlane. Boy, this is a great fight. See, sometimes the fights that you don't think gonna be good be the good ones. Oh, good body shot again from McFarlane. Then the 1-2 right hand from Campbell. It got me up and talking now. Oh, man, look at him. Let's go, champ. Jab, jab. Oh, right. Oh, we finally got a body shot from Campbell. It wasn't a real body shot, but he threw something down. Oh, them body shots from McFarlane is hurting Campbell. Campbell, like, just don't hit me to the body. He got his hands down, blocking body shots. He been moving around now like, oh, them body shots is crucial. Oh, his O might go. Oh, if McFarlane can keep going to the body, they might have bit up more than they can chew. Oh, good right hand from Campbell. Oh, and then he swing better swing, and he misses. Oh, another body shot at the end of the round from McFarlane. This might be the fight of the night. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Uh-oh. And we might have to block this person. Just text me. Oh, champ. They showing a replay. Wow. Look at it. It's right hands for days. Boom. Straight right hand. But if that mug would have been, if the gloves would have been closed, the right hand that McFarlane got caught with, oh, he would have knocked him out. But he don't know how to turn the shots over. Oh, they showing nothing but right hands galore. Then the overhand right, shaka-laka, ooh, for McFarlene. Clips the jaw. And remember I told you that Campbell's mouth is open. So he lucky his jaw ain't broke. Oh, them body shots hurt bad. Oh, man, Campbell took them body shots and walked past. Oh, my goodness. This is a good fight. That's what I'm talking about. Don't bore me. Give me something to look forward to. Round 7. Now, in round 7, and if McFarlane got enough gas in the tank, speaking of gas, I hope from what's going on overseas. Oh, man. Oh, good right uppercut. And down goes McFarlane. I hope the gas prices don't go up. That's a knockdown. And McFarlane like, man, I was off balance. Yeah, when you hit the floor, you was off balance because you went down. With a right uppercut. Oh, we were seeing the replay. Was it a straight right hand? Oh, now he's getting tattooed. Oh, he got 1,000 tattoos. He's about to get some more. Oh, the referee about to stop the fight. He is getting closer and closer. But to McFarlane's credit, he's coming back trying to punch. Ooh, another right hand, another right hand, another right. Oh, it's almost over. He's trying to punch back, though. He's still fighting. He's not going out without a fight. And the referee is looking like, bro, if you don't do something, I'm going to save you from yourself. Good. Boy, I'm telling you, Campbell cannot punch because the man ain't went down at all. The knockdown that just happened was more of an off-balance punch. McFarlane is tough as nails. Don't get the dress confused. Don't get it twisted. The man is tough, but, man, your heart can get you killed, and it looks like that's what's happening right now. He is trying. This is a great fight at K9 Boxing. Uh-oh. Go overhand right for McFarlane. McFarlane is like, man, these are the fights that you don't want to get stopped when you see a guy still punching and might have a chance. Because then all he going to be like, man, I was going to fight back. I was fighting. I wasn't done. And in this case, this good referee didn't stop the fight because McFarlane isn't done. And he is fighting back. And he is punching. But he don't have the energy or the stamina, it seems like, that his opponent has. Now, lucky for him, his opponent can't punch. Because if so, I think more or less he's fatigue is killing him more than his opponent. With 48 seconds left, and I think the referee might have to stop it because not only is he getting hit a whole lot, and it's a heavyweight, and at the same time, he is fatigued and tired. Now, he looks at his corner and says, hey, but I can continue. Yeah, but you tired and getting hit, and it's a heavyweight division, and it's a heavyweight fight. And we don't want you to die. Live and fight another day. So, good fight. The best fight of the night so far at K9 Boxing. Team K9 in the building. And I appreciate all my dogs and all in just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. What's up, Anthony? Man, listen. I don't know if I'm going to call them snails. Them two snails is fighting. They gave us a great fight. Both guys were limited in experience, I believe. They were limited in skills. But the best don't make for the best fights. This fight was better than Mayweather Manny Pacquiao. The fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao, what's the words man I say? It's the hype was bigger than the fight, was better than the fight. It was Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. The fight everybody wanted to see. 10 years past the time that we wanted to see it. So when they finally got in there, it was nothing like this fight. Neither guy has the name Mayweather or Pacquiao. But pound for pound, fight-wise, this was a better fight. Very deceiving. You're like, oh boy, it's going to be a snoozer. In the beginning, it wasn't looking like it was going to be nothing. But boy, oh boy, did it heat up. You ever see, did you ever play Jam? It's heating up. He's on fire. Yes, indeed. You say something, SB? Huh? Yeah, fight is over with. They stopped the fight. pulled it off. He won the the British belt. Now y'all see the belt that they giving him. I'm not trying to brag, but it ain't that belt right there. That belt look like he can go around their waist on a pair of pants. Hey, but guess what? Fighting for belts make you a better fighter because you be like, I'm about to fight for a belt. Even if it ain't the world title, belt fights make you get up for them. You fight better, and you better fight better because if you don't fight better, guess what? You're gonna get knocked out. You're gonna get hurt if you don't train like you fighting for a belt. Because when the fight is for a belt, trust me, they coming to get that belt because they want to be able to say, I'm a champion. A lot of guys get it twisted by saying they're a world champion. But remember, just because you have a belt don't necessarily mean that you're a world champion. You might be a champion, and ain't nothing wrong with being a champion. But don't try to take away from me because, I'll give you a perfect example. In the local shows, you might have a guy that done won amateur belts or may have won a state belt. They come in the ring with 7, 8, 9 belts. And, I might be at the fight where I was invited to and they wanted me to bring my belts. And they be looking at me like, man, he only got two belts. Like, my dog got 10 belts. He's the real champ. And it's like, I don't know if you saw Coming to America, the first episode, the first edition of Coming to America, when she thought she had the king, and she didn't. She had Arsenio Hall. So I'm the Eddie Murphy when Coming to America, Coming to America. I'm the king. You know what I mean? Of the ring at K9 Boxing. But no, it's all love. Yes, tell him again, though. So my man Carcinio, and we appreciate you for the super chat, said, titleists and champions are different. 100%. 100%. So let them know, my man Carcinio, we put that work in. And y'all make sure y'all go check out my dog Carcinio. Carcino, yeah. Y'all check out my dog Carcino, his channel. He got a banging channel, man, and he gonna break it down how great LeBron James ain't. He gonna let you know. He always telling like it is. He keep it 100. So yeah, we definitely appreciate you over here at K9 Boxing, my dog. Much love. Hashtag dogs of us always. I be checking you out, my dog. See, so UK Strange said, he said, we don't fight for them belts. We fight for our country and the fans. See, it's different over here in America. They don't fight for the belts either. They fight for the money. But then again, if you don't get the belts, you don't get the money. So what are you fighting for? Not me. I'm fighting for my life. When I get in that ring, I'm trying to take you up out of there, to be honest with you, Not literally, but literally, for real. You know what I mean? But God willing, you're going to be okay. But I'm trying to get the referee to stop the fight. I don't trust the judges. I done got some bold decisions in my career. So I don't want it to go to the judges, because, you never know what the judges might say. At the end of the day, they could say the winner is this guy. I beat E.J. Smith in Michigan, and they gave my title. But if I would have knocked him out, I wouldn't have to worry about that. But it's a dirty game, Boxing is one of the dirtiest games in the world. They say you can't play boxing, but you can. It depends on who you're talking to and who you're talking about. Mayweather played boxing. He got all the money in the world off picking and choosing the fights that he wanted to take. And he played the game. Can you be mad at him? No. But you can be mad at him to a certain extent when you sit there and say you're better than Muhammad Ali. Well, Muhammad Ali fought everybody in their prime. Mayweather didn't. But was he good? Was he great? Yeah, he was great. Because you don't get all that kind of money and win all them belts to be average. The man can fight. But was he better than Muhammad Ali? Not in my opinion. Was he better than Sugar Ray Robinson? Not in my opinion. Was he even better than Sugar Ray Leonard? Not in my opinion. Was he better than Tommy Hearns? Not in my opinion. But at the end of the day, remember, it's my opinion. And in your opinion, he could be the best fighter of all time. That's your opinion. So they showing the weigh-ins between Josh Taylor and his opponent. And it got heated. I think Josh Taylor going to punish him. Oh, he grabbed Josh Taylor by the neck. Like they watching Floyd, what Floyd did to Victor Ortiz. He put his hands around his neck like he was the B word. So Benny said, Walter Smith. You know, my boy Walter Smith was a trainer. So Ray Robinson's real name was Walter Smith. That's right, Dalton. No money for overtime in your game. But depends on what you say. When you say game, you got to know what I mean. What's a game? What are you talking about when you say game? You talking about Mike Tyson punch out? That's a game. Are you talking about, so what the commentators talking about? Tim Bradley, Andre Ward, and Joe Tessitore. And my little dog. Hearns is my favorite fighter of all time. I came in the game with Tommy. Oh yeah, look, Tommy's a good dude too. You know, hey, one day I gotta have you on a live. You know what I mean? And invite Tommy Hearns on a live one day too, so you can actually meet him if you haven't met him before. Yeah, me and Tommy are real cool. He's a real good dude, real humble dude. Yeah, so that's a good favorite fighter to have, Carcino. And appreciate you for the super chat, my bro. And thank you for even tapping in to the channel. You know, once again though, y'all make sure y'all show Carcino some love. You know, you following me over here at K9 Boxing, follow him. He gonna have you dying laughing. Oh, you say, okay, you say you met him at my fight. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he a cool dude. Yeah, he a real one, too. He ain't like Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, hey, listen, I ain't throwing no stones at Sugar Ray Leonard, but he don't get no more humble than Tommy Hearns. Real dude, you know. Actually, my son's goddaddy. Yeah. And the boy, they went from the Motor City Cobra to the Hitman. And you see what he did to Pinos Cuervos last night? I mean, when he fought him, I saw it last night. Oh, man. He threw the double jab right hand, the same punch he caught Roberto Duran with. And you remember, Roberto Duran beat Sugar Ray Leonard the first time. And Tommy Hearns destroyed Roberto Duran. Let me rewind that. He destroyed Roberto Duran. And, you know, Tommy Hearns may have lost the first fight between him and Sugar Ray Leonard, but he definitely won the war. Yeah, he won the war for sure. He may have lost the battle, or am I saying it the opposite way? He may have won the battle but lost the war. But I tell you, man, he finished him. Like, he gave him the, what's that called? The Reckner. He paid him eye Reckner. He messed his eye up. But tough as Sugar Ray Leonard is, or he was, he came back. I don't know what it is when you retire from boxing. You know, as a fighter, you're tough as nails. But then when you retire, most fighters, they not as tough. You could be looking like, dang, is that the same guy that used to knock guys out like Mike Tyson? A cool dude, you know, the nicest guy in the world now. Sugar Ray Leonard, man, it don't seem like he was the guy that we used to be knocking guys out, you know. I mean, even me, you know, the wife be saying, boy, you soft. You ain't the K9 used to be. Right. Which it ain't bad, you know what I mean? It's because, you know, you change. You so used to, you want to lay back and just chill and relax now, you know? So Oh, they stopped. Yeah, they stopped the fight with Ray to save Ray on the scorecards. So they had our casino. So they had Ray Robinson up. No, they had Tommy up. Is why you saying that. They stopped the fight with Ray to save Ray on the scorecards. Oh, it could. You know what? You could be right. Because boxing is dirty. Yeah. So if y'all hear my son in the background, he has a little cold, man. When you 1 years old and you have a cold, it's hard to deal with the cold. Like you like, man, I'm not having this. I'm not feeling myself. I don't like I don't like what this is doing to me right now. So, yeah. Spare my little dog. I feel sorry for him because nothing he could do about it. And he like, what the heck is this? Oh, you said Tommy? Yeah, Tommy was winning the fight, wasn't he? He was destroying him. You right? At Casino, you right, bro? Yeah, you right. Yoga Ba 19 said, "What kind of belts do you have?" Can somebody on here explain to him what kind of belts these are right here? He hurt Duran. Duran fell like he got sniped. Man, you ain't lying. Man, Tommy Hearns was a beast. I tried to throw that right hand like Tommy, boy. My right hand down the middle. Oh, man, go see when I fought the Russian. I hit him with that Tommy Hearns right hand. The Russian goes down. I'm the Black Rocky. That's right. For sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, you said Tommy switched from, you said brawler. I think you said brawler to boxer and surprise Leonard. That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that boy could do it all. Tommy could do it all. Oh, man, I thought the main event was going to come on. This is a co-main event. So you mean to tell me we got one more fight to go? Nah, I got it, man. I'm hungry, champ. You ain't gave me nothing to eat. I'm hungry. No. I'm got the. Say, DB said had to come out to a mixed on Leonard on USA Boxing. I don't remember that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I won money on that fight. You can count that fight because it count, but you can't count that fight. Hector Camacho beat the old Sugar Leonard. I won money on that fight too. I was going against Leonard because I knew Leonard hadn't fought in a while. And that's one thing about fighters. Fighters don't know when to stop. Like, even myself, I'm doing good outside boxing. Why continue to box? Well, I want to retire with 40 wins. I'm at 37 right now, so I'm 3 away from having a record of 40-6. You say Hart's won a second fight, but Vegas called it a draw because Leonard was a huge favorite. Oh, yeah, that's true. They cheated Tommy Hearns. In the second fight, even Sugar Leonard told the world, Tommy really won the second fight. You won the second fight. I'm telling you. In front of the world, you won a fight. So, Jamil, we got one more fight into the main event. Spider Moose talking about some go to Google and type in boxer or puncher, and it gives one answer. Tommy Hearns. Oh, yeah, Terry Norris. You know what? Terry Norris was a beast. I like Terry Norris' style. He was good, but he had Simon Brown problems. But he was good. I couldn't believe, man, what happened to Terry Norris, though, because Terry Norris, man, he looked normal. But, man, you talk to him, and he's not normal. Like, his words don't come out clear, and it's sad, man, I don't blaze nobody. It's sad for anybody that used to talk clear to not be able to talk clear. And because of getting hit in the head. It's a hard job to have. Getting hit in the head. What's up, Jamil? So we got 2-time Olympic gold medalist. So he's 8-1. Ramirez with 4 knockouts. So I don't know who beat him. He got 1 loss on his record. So it beat him can fight because he won 2 gold medals. A lot of times because a fighter is a former world champ, or let's say him, Ramirez, had 1 or 2 gold medals. They push him too fast and he messes around, ain't ready for what they got for him, and he loses his first fight. They did the same thing to Lomachenko. They rushed Lomachenko because they wanted him, I guess, to make history. So he won his first fight, lost his second pro fight. Because they put him in there with somebody that had over 30 pro fights. But he did become the fastest world champ of all time. Now, the bell has rang. And in his first fight, so we got another Donovan. We just had a Donovan, so it must be brothers fighting on the card. You hear me, SB? Donovan just fought. So Ramirez versus Donovan. And one Donovan just fought. Both guys are southpaws. Donovan has on the white shorts with the lightning bolts on the side. So I think Ramirez is a Puerto Rican, if I'm not mistaken, because he has on, I believe, the Puerto Rican flag as his shorts. And on paper, this is going to be a good fight. Both guys have 1 loss. You would think that Donovan has more experience because he has more pro fights. But the more experienced guy is really Ramirez. He's won 2 gold medals. So he's sought the best in amateur ranks. Good uppercut from Ramirez. Oh, and a good straight left hand. And that's a knockdown. Even though he slipped, that's a knockdown. And correctly called by the referee. So good job from the referee. But he wasn't really hurt. Jab overhand left from Donovan and let Ramirez know, boy, I was not hurt. Good little jab from the Puerto Rican. And then 1-2 from Ramirez. Both guys get low, but don't punch. So I see Ramirez is getting low to try to come up with an uppercut or a hook. He's busier than Donovan. Donovan isn't throwing it as much. Donovan doesn't have the experience that Ramirez has, even though he's 14-1. Ooh, he just got caught a straight left hand. The nose is getting red. Donovan's nose is red from getting tattooed by Ramirez. And Donovan gets low, gets in close, throws a left hand. He cannot penetrate Ramirez. And Ramirez can see the punches coming in slow motion like the Matrix. Good body shot. Something we didn't see last fight at all by the heavyweights. Good body shot from Ramirez. Then a hard straight jab. Then he throws an uppercut and misses. Good job yesterday, little Airy. Took my daughter to gymnastics yesterday. Oh, good body shots from Ramirez. Good double jab from Ramirez. And Ramirez seems to be doing less, but at the same time doing more. And Donovan reaches out when the bell rings to give him a play. And Ramirez is not having it like, I'm going to put you up out of there. At K9 Boxing. Oh, so Donovan was on the same Irish amateur team as Andy Lee and was trained as a pro by him. Okay. Well, I can understand that because he was on the same amateur team as Andy Lee. Andy Lee is done with boxing, so how is Andy Lee on the same team and trained him? So Andy Lee must have retired early, or either Donovan must be old. So I don't know. We're going to find out for sure. What's up, D? Dexter in the building. 313. You said, oh, he beat Shakur in the Olympics. So DB on this boy talking about some. Ramirez beat Shakur Stevenson in the amateurs. So, yeah, he definitely is not the same Ramirez that Spider Moose is talking about. Because that means he's young. He cannot be on an Olympic team with Andy Lee and the same Olympic team or beat Shakur Stevenson. So it might be a different Donovan. And we done had a few Donovans that fought tonight. And it looks like Donovan is actually unleashing finally in round 2. So his team must have told him, you are down, bro, and you're not the A side. If you don't get busy, you're going to lose this fight. So he got the good head movement and all that. But, you know, he's not. He got to punch off the movements. And both guys are actually good fighters. Ramirez is actually more planted and throwing the harder punches. And Donovan is more of the boxer. Like, he's more of the boxer and throws faster punches. But you can tell Ramirez is the harder puncher and is looking to unleash some thunder. He's going for the KO. And the commentators, Tim Bradley and Joe Tessitore and Andre Ward, are live on Top Rank at ESPN Plus. It seems like Tim Bradley is back to his old ways at the end of his career, or when he wasn't fighting in the heavyweight division. Good little jab from Donovan. Donovan retreats because he don't want to get caught with that haymaker, because you know Ramirez is looking for that one-punch power. And he kind of fights similar to, I would say Rigondeaux as a southpaw. Like, he really knows what he's doing as a southpaw. And Rigondeaux can punch when he want to punch, but sometimes he stink the place up. So, yeah, Ramirez is really comfortable in that ring, and he's forcing Donovan to fight. At the same time, Ramirez isn't throwing enough punches, and Donovan must bleed easy because it don't seem like he's been hit enough or hard enough to be cut or bleeding on the side of his head. But Ramirez is landing some good punches when he do land. Donovan is throwing more punches, but not the harder punch. And yes, he's definitely cut. So hopefully Donovan has a good cut man in his corner to be able to stop the bleeding. Because it's no fun trying to fight and get blood out your eyes to be able to see. So they showing some keys to the victory in Josh Taylor versus his opponent. They showing the pull and counter. So he's feinting, sliding back, and bam, unleashing the left hand. On another Ramirez, speaking of Ramirez, where he drops Ramirez, who I think ducked Rigondeaux. No, not Rigondeaux. He ducked who did he duck? I done lost my thought of who he ducked. Let's stay focused. But he beat Ramirez. Josh Taylor beat a couple of guys that can really fight. And right now, Donovan is where he don't want to be, up against the ropes. I don't know why people fight off the ropes like they know what the rope-a-dope is. The rope-a-dope, it's not a good look. And hand down, man down, but not in this case because Ramirez has more experience. So he's able to put his hands down and go forward and do what he want to do. He's a power puncher, the harder hitter. And the referee is not warning Donovan for throwing low blows. He is definitely hitting low. And his opponent had to tell him to keep him up instead of the referee. So once again, we need better referees. Good body shot, head shot, from Donovan. But Donovan just got caught, and I think he got hurt. Oh, go ahead. Left. Oh, he is hurt bad. That man don't know where he at. Oh, and the referee stopped the fight immediately. I don't know why. I think that was a bad stoppage. Dang, he didn't even get it. He didn't even let the man get up first. He stopped the fight immediately. Soon as Ramirez hits him with a good shot, the referee said it's over with. I mean, man, count first. See how the guy looking at that. Let the guy walk. He did get caught with some power, but dang, get a man a chance. Yeah, that boy can punch. Hey, man, listen, Ramirez got that thunder. You hear me? The man got that egg. He showed that man that egg. Oh, man, the man eyes bleeding. Look, they taking him to his corner and sitting him down. I mean, oh, my goodness. Look, now he's spitting the mouthpiece out. Oh, hold on. Is the fight stopped? I mean, oh, yeah, they taking the gloves off because the way it looked like they just looking at him and the fight was about to continue. Oh, man, he was definitely overmatched. Oh, man, listen. Show the replay. SB. We got to put this on shorts. That man hit that man so hard. His mama felt it. Oh, man. Oh, now he's bragging Ramirez. Somebody's on toot. Oh, man. And he's throwing the flags up. SB. Is them Puerto Rican flags? Oh, yeah, he's from Puerto Rican. Here you go. Watch this, SB. Look. Boom. Oh, an uppercut. Look. Watch this. Watch it again, SB. He already hurt. Watch it. He's already hurt. Watch this one. Boom. Oh, overhand left. Look, that man turned. That man was punch drunk. That man had some old English. Oh, what was that? Oh, he blessed it. That man didn't catch him again with a straight left hand down the middle. The referee saw how hard he got hit and how bad he was. Woo, the position he was in. Oh, man, he was done. Oh, yeah, and his opponent was looking at him like, yeah, you blessed that the referee stopped it because I was about to finish you. And I think don't get me wrong, stop the fight, but at least give him a chance to, to let you know that he okay. Let him say something. You know what I mean? Don't just stop it. Give him a standing 8 count. And then after you see, his balance or whatever, this and that, and the way his opponent was punching, then you stop it. But just to hurry up and just stop it, like, oh, no, man, the man, he got caught with a good one. But he could have got up. You never know. When the guy's in shape, they can bounce around and mess around and get back to who they were. They can realize, okay, I am in a fight. Okay, let me wake it up. Let me wake up. Let me snap it off. Yeah, so I don't know, but I can't say it was a bad stoppage because he was going to probably get knocked out. But all I'm saying is, like, at least get a man a standing 8 count, then stop it. Well, Gary Russell, if he beat Postal tonight, he is not ready for no Josh Taylor. It'll be a good win for him, but that wouldn't give him a fight against, Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is on a whole other level. Yeah, Ramirez DB is a threat. DB, that's one of my favorite initials. Deshaun Bundridge. Dollar Bill. DB in the building. D. Williams, what's up, boy? I called you the other day, but you sent me to voicemail. That's what they do when they playing games. When they playing games, they gonna send you to voicemail. Appreciate you though, my dog. All love. Oh, they showing Josh Taylor now. The main event. Up next. The main event up next. Champ Talk. SB. Is it okay if I ask you who you think gonna win this fight? Because it's obvious. That's why I asked you. Could I ask you? And for whoever's on the live, yes, that is a world championship belt. Somebody said what kind of belts they are, and nobody did tell them, so I'm gonna tell them it's the IBF belt. Yeah, I believe American fighters who are American trainers are better than trainers all around the world. AB, you going to the gym tomorrow? AB, huh? I guess not. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. Don't worry about it. Peace. You're not going. Nah. There you have it. At K9 Boxing. Little K9 is asleep. My little dog is asleep. I hope he feel better. The main event is finally about to take place, y'all. This is what we came to see. Or at least y'all came here to hear me commentate. The main event. Josh Taylor. SB, if you mind me asking, what pound for pound list do you have Josh Taylor? Okay. SB said that she don't get into the pound for pound list. Well, I really don't either, but occasionally I think a pound for pound and I don't see his name at the top. I can tell you he is definitely in the top 5. He undisputed champ of the world. So I could say in the top 5, I could say Tyson Fury. I could say Terrence Crawford. I could say definitely Canelo Alvarez. I could say Errol Spence. And I would say Josh Taylor. Pound for pound. It's my top 5 right there. Top 5 pound for pound. Who was your top 5 pound for pound? I just told y'all my top 5 pound for pound. SB, make a record of that. My top 5 pound for pound. I got Canelo Alvarez. I'm gonna say this is my order. Forget about what the next person talking about. Your order's your order. My order's my order. So, order in the court. We got Canelo Alvarez. I got Errol Spence. I got Terrence Crawford. I got Josh Taylor. And I got Tyson Fury. That's my pound for pound. Somebody DM me that on Instagram at K9 Boxing. And let's see within a week or two will that list change. If Taylor was to get upset, the list definitely would change. But will it happen? I don't think so. LL Cool J had that in his song. I don't think so. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. So, no, he should be rematched. Regis, there we go. I was trying to think of Regis' name. Regis Progress. Regis Progress, that was a great win because Regis Progress on Showtime, he was Showtime, knocking everybody out on Showtime. And then he fought Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor beat Regis Progress. In a fight that I thought Regis Progress would win. The fight got canceled or postponed. And when they finally fought, Josh Taylor won. And I took notice on Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor fought Ramirez. And Ramirez is the guy that I believe ducked Josh. No, Ramirez is the guy that I believe that ducked Regis Progress. And guess what? Oh, they showing these boys got into it. Ramirez and Josh Taylor. Oh man, that boy feisty. But yeah, I think Ramirez ducked Regis Progress, and and once Josh Taylor beat him, he was so happy because he felt like Regis Progress. He felt like Josh Taylor would be an easier fight, and Josh Taylor was a harder fight because he gave Ramirez his first loss. So if you don't think that Josh Taylor can fight, and you don't know boxing. Josh Taylor's a dog. Oh, SB, could I please hear this right here? What they saying to Okay. Oh, he bumped. Oh man, I be telling. I don't know who the Josh Taylor opponent is. Um, so DB say Crawford, Canelo, Fury, Spence, and Usyk. That's 6. We said 5. I don't have Usyk up there. Usyk is a good fighter, but he beat Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua done lost before. He lost to Andy Reese Jr. And Usyk did not look good in the heavyweight division until he fought Anthony Joshua. So styles make fights, and Usyk could probably beat a lot of those guys because he has the speed of a cruiserweight fighting heavyweight. But will he knock out any of the top guys? In the heavyweight division, I want to see knockouts. What made Mike Tyson so great is he knocked his opponents out. Mike Tyson had that fear factor. Mike Tyson had that egg, and a lot of people were scared of it. So that's what made Mike Tyson great. And he demanded eyeballs on him. All eyes on me. Yes, him and Tupac were cool. And Tupac had a song called My Ambitions as a Fighter that he made for Mike Tyson. But these heavyweights, excuse me, these heavyweights nowadays, can't say all of them, but Usyk, who is really a cruiserweight and moving up to heavyweight because the money is there, is not a big puncher. And in the last fight we just saw, they were slapping each other like girls. And I believe that Campbell I'm talking about in the heavyweight fight, Campbell was just in better shape than his opponent. And that's how he got the W. If you notice early on in that fight with Campbell and his opponent was shaking his hand like, out my hand. No, it's your stomach, it's your weight. You haven't been training. If you have, then man, how much did you weigh before you started training? So it's definitely a dirty game. And he definitely wasn't fit to fight. But Usyk is a good fighter. But to put him in the top 5 in pound for pound boxing, I think it's guys that's more deserving than him. Jamel Charlo, if he didn't look bad like he did in his last fight, in a fight that I think he lost, I would put him in the top 5. But that last fight, he did not look good. And he lost the fight. He got a break. He caught a break. Yeah, he lost that last fight. He got a gift. So he would be my 5th pound for pound fighter. Because he would be undisputed world champ. But that loss, did a lot. for me in his rankings. Boo Boo Andres. He would be in my top 5 if he was active, if he was hungry. Seems like now that he's with the Zone, Matchroom, hashtag Eddie Hearn, he eating now, so he's not as hungry. So not being as hungry, he's not fighting the best. Well, maybe the best don't want to fight him. I would have loved to have saw him and Jamal Charlo fight each other. Unfortunately, that fight hasn't taken place. I would love to see him against Benavidez. Unfortunately, that fight hasn't taken place. I wouldn't mind seeing him, and we know that ain't going to happen, against Triple G. And I'm sorry if you're a Triple G fan, because Triple G's best days are behind him. And for Canelo to have a scheduled fight against Triple G in September, I think that's going to be the last we see of Triple G. He's going to call it a career. I think Canelo stops him in round 4 or 5. I think he's going to heat up. Matter of fact, let's go to 7. Triple G does have heart. And Canelo know he has 12 rounds. So while he take a chance, he'll get used to the punches, get warmed up real good. And I think he'll stop. Remember I said this, Triple G in round 7. Now, don't get me wrong, that's if he gets past Dmitry Bivol. Now, Dmitry Bivol can fight. He is not no slouch. But he don't have the experience that I believe against Canelo. And I think Canelo has more than enough to be able to beat him and take on Triple G in a trilogy that I think will be lopsided, one-sided, and, I feel sorry only to a certain extent for my boy Jonathan Banks, who will be looked at as a person that trained Triple G, and he didn't look good. Triple G didn't look good because Jonathan Banks, but Father Time is undefeated, so I wouldn't blame Jonathan Banks in a third fight if Triple G was to lose, because, you can't fight, for, the fighter. Excuse me. The fans talk that talk. Sometimes the trainers talk that talk. At the end of the day, the fighter got to walk that walk if they talk that talk. But I am very excited, very, very excited to see Josh Taylor in the ring within minutes from now. Now, I'm looking over here at Jack Catterall's record. And, they showing Terrence Crawford catching Kell Brook, and, Josh Taylor. If they showing Terrence Crawford, they showing Josh Taylor, he's calling Terrence Crawford out. Now, I think he'll be biting off more than he can chew. Don't bark if you can't bite. Or bark or bite. Or overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. Yeah, but Jack Catterall is 26-0 with 13 knockouts. Let me rewind that. Jack Catterall is 26-0 with 13 knockouts. So the boy got popping. I ain't talking about soda. But we talking about a pound-for-pound king. Top 5. Josh Taylor. 18-0 with 13 knockouts. Let me rewind that. Josh Taylor is 18-0 with 13 knockouts. And is willing to fight the best. In his last fight, he fought Ramirez, who I believe was 26-0. And he beat him in a unanimous decision and dropped him a few times. But his last fight against him was in 21. Yes, 1921. Or 2021. Sorry about that. His last fight was in 2021. May the 22nd. So Rush could play a big part in this fight. But once again, when you're good, you're good. And when you got youth on your side, you got youth on your side. And Father Time is undefeated. So, I got Josh Taylor by 10th round. No, you know what? I'm going to say seventh round TKO. Excuse me. 7th round TKO, I'm going with Josh Taylor. Now, anything can happen. This boxing. So, anything can happen, but just because a guy has a better record don't mean he's a better fighter. In the fights that Catterall won, 26 of them, he lost 0. He did not fight a guy on the same status as Taylor. Josh Taylor is on a whole other level. And then in 18 wins, 13 by knockouts, fights that Josh Taylor had, he fought dogs. And hashtag dogs are us. So we definitely got to roll with Josh Taylor. And SB is blazing Andre Ward. Having fun. Want to talk about everybody's forehead. But hers. That's my dog. We be having fun over here. But I do see the ring belt in the background for Andre Ward, the WBC belt, the WBO belt, another ring belt, and one of my belts in the background. You got an IBF belt too. So, and one thing SB put me up on game with is that Andre Ward is able to commentate from home. Wow, what a privilege. Now, I believe that Tim Bradley is doing the same thing because I'll see in the background, he has him hitting Manny Pacquiao in a portrait behind him. But, man, you can tell, boy, that Tim Bradley eating good. You know, and he can do what he want to do because it's his life. But when you retire from boxing, you ain't working like you was before. And you might want to keep your weight in check, especially as you get older, because it's a lot of stuff going on out here in the air, and you definitely want to not get sick. You don't want to be clogged up with mucus and none of that. You know, you want to be healthy in the ring and outside the ring. It's so easy when you are getting ready for a fight that's paying you millions of dollars to work like never before. And it's so easy not to work. When I say work, train, when you're not getting paid for it. But one thing you have to do is you have to live. And if you're knowing that you have to live, you got to eat. And knowing that you got to eat, you can't go for your taste buds all the time because your taste buds might not be good for you. It might get you in trouble because everybody seems like their mama want to eat shrimps, which is bottom feeders, and they want to eat steak. And steak is it's too hard to digest. You need to be eating something that's going to go through your body, especially if you're not boxing anymore. Or if you're trying to live a healthy life. So you should have a healthy diet. And I'm just saying, man, you know, me, I care about people. You know, it's supposed to be the land of the free. So, and it is the land of the free because you eat, you can do what you want to do. And I'm just saying, I'm trying to encourage y'all, man. It's all about preparation. You know, you put in what you get in, or what you put in, you get out. At K9 Boxing. Hey, look, K9, can you do me a favor? Can you roll me that right there, water right there? You don't mind? Or just toss it to me. You so tall. Thanks, champ. Appreciate you. Yeah, so gotta clear my throat if y'all don't mind. That's not going to help him tonight, Strange. Taylor is nothing like Mayweather. He's more Cam Butchin, jab, cross hit, and move Scott. Well, somebody's going with the other guy. Somebody going with UK. Somebody going with Josh Taylor. So hold on, what we got? We say Catterall can fight. Yeah, I know he can. He undefeated. DB. He definitely can fight. It won't be long, man. Prayers up for um the Russians. Having bombs over in Russia. Is that Russia, SB? That's Ukraine. Yeah, prayers up for them, those brothers and sisters and the kids and everybody going through turmoil and a lot of bad things, or the bombings and the war they having over there overseas, man, in Ukraine. Yeah, it's sad. You know what I mean? Rodney King said it best. Man, can we all get along? Yeah, Taylor, go beat this man because I believe this got way more experience. Definitely. I'm happy to be on the live early. I'll get a chance to get me some rest. Normally the big fights come on late, and I've had a long day. So thank God I'll be able to get me some rest after the live. I am human. Yes, DB them the IBF belts. Yes, indeed. That's why I got them up. Yeah, so SB, when the treadmill gonna be here? We need to order that boy. I mean, we need to call him. Find delivery. I just want that to be on my mind, if you don't mind. I just like this guy. The other woman in marriage said, "You just like what guy?" Hey, the other woman in marriage. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make it happen, Captain. And hit the like button. If y'all tapping in, definitely make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, K9 Boxing. So yeah, we got 11 likes, 16 watching. Definitely hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. A bark, a bite, the overhand right. The main event is on, y'all. It's about to happen, Captain, and I'll say they'll be in the ring less than 5 minutes, both guys. Yes, and it's a good thing. Support those that support you. So Catterall's in the ring, y'all. And it's about to go down. But he about to be in there with a beast. Definitely one of the best fighters in the world. And man, you got Tyson Fury, who's from over on the other side of the pond, and Josh Taylor, two of the best. And I would have to say Usyk over on the other side. We go to undisputed champion of the world, Josh Taylor. I would have loved to see Josh Taylor fight Kell Brook, or Josh Taylor to fight Amir Khan. My hands. I need some white, please. Say Taylor versus Ben is pay-per-view. Conor Ben. Yeah, Conor Ben. Thanks a lot. Thanks, champ. Say Brian saying the Creston clan money is down on Scotland's favorite son, Josh Hader, unleashing his brave heart, and the fight not going the distance. No, it ain't going the distance. You ain't lying. I don't think it's going to distance. I didn't know that Josh Taylor was 31. But that's if you keep your body in good shape and don't overtrain and eat right and don't mess with drugs and or steroids and all that, then guess what? 31 is young. It's super young. I won my first world title at 37, and I was just in my prime. So 31 is young. When you take care of yourself. The Bible says we can live to see 120. So 30 years is extremely young. When you live in a healthy life. So live right, y'all. Eat your fruits and your beans. And I think Josh Taylor gonna drop some beans on him. He gonna drop some beans on him. And he's focused. He's walking in the ring. He's letting a few of the fans touch him because they want to touch his greatness. And maybe it can rub off on them. I guess they thinking that. But Josh Taylor's in the ring, got his hands up and focused because both guys got into it with each other in the weigh-in, the press conference. So somebody must go. And if I was a betting man, I would have to say it's Catterall. So, won't be long, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we won't be hearing them say, let's get ready to rumble because Michael Buffett is not the commentator or is not the announcer because Michael Buffer gets paid $100,000, and I don't think the Zone can afford to give him $100,000 just to say let's get ready to rumble, because they gave all that money to Canelo Alvarez, who will be fighting Duval in May and Triple G in September, Cinco de Mayo Day. But I say good atmosphere. I don't mean a party atmosphere, more like a hostile atmosphere. Are you at the fight, Spider Moose? This where you from? Uh-oh. The main event, champ. We here. I can't believe I done commentated a fight. It ain't even dark over here in America yet. And we talking about this the main event. I'm excited. Champ. Uh-oh. I guess I'm the only champ in here. I say champ to people, they don't even respond or none of that. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Catterall or he's from England. 26-0. They fighting at 140, weighed at 139. He's 28 years old. This is his first world title fight, so he don't have experience, but he got the team behind him. Uh-oh. And he don't know how to lose. He ain't never lost. Uh-oh. Let's pay the cost to be the boss. Now, these are the kind of fights I get up for. I don't know if that's his wife smiling and jumping up and like, let's go. Once again, your family can't fight for you. They can cheer for you. Will that be enough for you to get the dub? Now, here we go. The champ is here. He's number 7 in ESPN.com's pound for pound rankings. I got him at number 5. And he's undisputed at junior welterweight world champ. He's 4-0 in world title fights with 1 knockout. And the crowd is going crazy. And one of the world's best in Scotland is going bananas. They like, whoa, let's go. Look at how they support their own. Oh man, I wish Americans did the same thing for their people, their fighters. But hey, we got a few diehard fans, but they got a billion of them, and you love that, cause I love boxing. So here we go. Finally, the main event. What we all been waiting on. What's up, James? Got the beans on him. Here we go. How long? Not long. I think it's going to be a body shot. Josh Taylor's a southpaw. Looks like Catterall is orthodox. And Lil K now always come in the main event. Unbelievable. Both guys are southpaws. A true fan watching every fight, you just never know who is going to be who. Okay, here we go. Southpaw versus southpaw. Oh, I beat him to the punch. I heard, one of the commentators say southpaw versus southpaw, and guess what? Josh Taylor just got caught with a straight left hand. And he was surprised. You would have told me that he was going to get caught with a straight left hand first. I would have thought it would have been Catterall. Now, one thing that can happen is Josh Taylor could have overlooked his opponent. We will find out shortly, but we only in round one, and both guys are trying to figure each other out. And both guys are holding. But they're respecting each other. Nobody's holding and hitting. Good little feint from Catterall. But the left hand is open. If you can see what I'm saying, little K9, look at Catterall's right hand. The right hook left hand will make his mark or hit his mark if Taylor was to throw it. Because look, it's there. And that's what he got caught with first, the left hand. So you know what I would do? I would throw the left hand to the body. Just to make sure the hand stays down so I can then, like I'm going to body and go to his head. And Catterall never see it. But Catterall was the one that landed the hardest punch of the round so far. Both guys are pulling good double jab from Catterall. Good double jab from Taylor. Then good jab to the stomach, one of my favorite punches. The jab to the stomach. A left hand miss. Swing batter, miss. And Taylor's trying to find a rhythm. And, Catterall, one thing I like about Catterall, though, is he got that right hand too low. And when you're in there with a guy that's more experienced than you, eventually he can find the mark. He's found it before and over again. And you can see that Taylor's trying to line that left hand up. He's pawing. He's getting closer and closer, trying to set up the left hand. Now he's holding it hidden behind the head, and the referee is not saying anything about it. He just warned him finally, one for holding, one for hitting. Good little spin from Catterall. I don't know what done happened. Good miss jab. Good little paw from Taylor. Warning from the referee. And I stand in round one. I'm going to have to get first round to Jack Catterall. Josh Taylor has a good trainer in his corner, Ben Davison, who actually trained, if I'm not mistaken, Tyson Fury. Look at that left hand right down the middle. They showed the punch of the round, bam, right down the middle. That's the punch that's open for a southpaw. If a southpaw is fighting a southpaw, it's the straight left hand. And no matter how many times you tell a fighter to throw that, if they don't throw it, then it don't land. It don't land if you don't throw it. If you don't listen, it won't work. So, yeah, we in round two. At K9 Boxing. And this is a better fight than I expected. Okay. Round 2. And one thing I see Catterall doing he shouldn't be doing is he's jabbing a little too close. And he's jabbing close with his right hand being a little too low. He's open for the left hand. But I don't know. Josh Taylor got caught with a left hand, so maybe he might not take a chance to trade left hands. Good little feint from Catterall. Ooh, good left hand from Catterall. And Josh Taylor's being warned a second time from holding and hitting. And if Josh Taylor can get through this fight, which I believe he will, he needs to fight nothing but big fights because he's a big fight taker, and he shows up in the big fights. On paper, this wouldn't be considered a big fight. Looks like one because both guys are undefeated, but you need to fight guys you're going to get up for. And being pound for pound, good jab from Catterall. Catterall, listen, he's getting up for this fight. Oh, then a good 1-2 from Catterall. I got Catterall, another double jab from Catterall. I got him winning so far. Good double jab from Taylor, but he missed. Finally, he threw a left hand and missed. Ooh, 1-2 down the middle from Catterall. Ooh, jab, uppercut from Josh Taylor. Left hand from Josh Taylor. He's holding and hitting. The referee warned him about that. One more warning. Ooh, good left hand. Then he slides in, smothers his opponent. Catterall did. Good little maneuver. He has a little experience, but you shouldn't go straight back to the ropes. You should be getting away from the ropes. But he's holding his ground. He's not timid. He's not gun shy or scared of Josh Taylor. So he's punching and staying right there. And I think Josh Taylor is waiting for his opponent to make a mistake. So when he presses his opponent and his opponent doesn't go back, he's not able to line him up. He's saying to himself, well, he's there, and he might actually catch me if I go in. So he's trying to catch, Josh Taylor trying to catch Catterall off balance. So he's going forward, putting pressure on him. Good double jab from Josh Taylor, and hoping that he would make a mistake when he go back. I think, and I know, pressure busts water pipes, and I think that's going to eventually get Catterall to leave himself open and mess around and get caught up with something. Oh, and now Catterall's picking up Josh Taylor. And now the referee is mad, calling timeout. He's about to warn Catterall about the picking him up, and he's warning Josh Taylor about pushing his head down. So the referee seems like he doesn't like Scotland because he's really being hard on Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor's got caught at 1-2 and got mad and came back with a left hand and an uppercut and another left hand and a jab 1-2 from the opponent. And he moves Josh Taylor, pushes Josh Taylor back to his corner. Okay. Say Taylor gotta lose. He can't stop Catterall. What he's gonna? Taylor gonna lose. Okay, DB. Okay, I'm one ahead of you. I won't say anything about the fight. Okay. If you're trying to help, we appreciate it. Now, can Catterall keep up this pace? Can he deal with the adversity he's going to have to go through and it being his first world title fight? Ooh, they just showed a good 1-2 right down the middle in a replay. Catterall landed against Josh Taylor. Oh, man. And Josh Taylor came back with a hook. I like the placements of the punches that Josh Taylor throws. You think he's going to throw 1-2 up top, and he'll throw a jab uppercut. Just like he just threw again, another jab uppercut. But if Catterall was to throw a right hook, whenever Josh Taylor throw that jab, if he could time the uppercut and throw a right hook, night for Josh Taylor. So we see who the aggressor is. The aggressor is Josh Taylor. And, seems like everybody want to be like Floyd because Catterall is in a southpaw. Well, he's in a southpaw stance, but he has that style, the shoulder roll with the hand down, blocking the body shot and the shoulder up, I guess to block the chin. but he's not Floyd. So will it last? And Taylor is irky jerky, putting a lot of pressure on Catterall, and eventually, I think the pressure is going to make Catterall. I guarantee you about to take a point from him. Watch this. Oh, now he's giving Catterall a warning. He didn't take a point from him though, and that's good because I sure thought he would. Now, if he wouldn't have warned his opponent, he would have took a point from him. Both guys are hitting, and overhand left from Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's pushing off. I just think in this fight right here, experience is going to play a big part. And Catterall is not a bad fighter. I mean, being 26-0, you can see why and how he's 26-0. The man can fight, but he's ducking, and he's not tasted the left hand yet. I don't know how he's going to take the left hand now. Josh Taylor has taken the left hand from Catterall. Catterall hasn't taken the left hand from Josh Taylor yet. Catterall is a little slippery. He's a little slippery, a little slick. He ain't bad at all. But this is his first 12-round world championship fight. And he continued to fight like this the whole fight. A right hook from Josh Taylor. Another right hook from Josh Taylor. Now he's throwing right up because, good 1-2 from Catterall. And then a left hand miss from both guys. Another jab from Catterall. Taylor's trying to land that one-hitter quitter. A left hand miss from Josh Taylor. And Catterall bumps him smartly. No feints. You see any feints today? No feints. And Catterall's walking the dog. Has Taylor in the headlock. 18 seconds left in the round. Both guys are pawing. But one thing that I noticed that Catterall isn't doing, he's not really moving back enough. So I would know where he at. I would put the jab out there, not try to land it, just blind the right eye of Catterall and then throw a left hand right down the middle. And it'll be night-night for Catterall. Good 1-2 from Catterall. Catterall nose is bleeding, so he is feeling the effects of being in the ring with Josh Taylor. While Josh Taylor is trying to make his opponent fight at a faster pace to make him make excuses, make mistakes. Yeah, excuses too. I was, man, he hit me in the back of the head. So it is what it is. He done caught him with a couple of lefts. Catterall has caught Taylor with a couple of lefts, but he's getting caught too. And it's showing a replay. It was a good little body shot from Catterall. Overhand left to the body. When you saw Paul, I tried to tell you that same shot. The overhand left to the body is there. Now, I don't know who parents that is that's jumping up and screaming. Her mouth is wide open. She like a lioness. She's like a lioness. Ah! Boy. And the pressure is on because Taylor is a seasoned 12-round fighter. So he ain't thinking about pacing himself. He's pressing the pace. He's pushing the pace. And Catterall, though, he's very calm, cool, and collective. And he's not panicking. Good body shot from Josh Taylor. Eventually, Josh Taylor probably catch him. In round 4. So every time Catterall slips, he walks the dog. And the referee is telling both guys, knock it off. Come on, man. And he's warning both guys, let the guys fight, man. They ain't really doing nothing too crazy for you to be all in the way. And you giving time. Well, I think Catterall can use the time more than Taylor because he's never been with a world champ like Josh Taylor. But he's holding his ground. But you notice when he get under, he bumps him, which is good. But he has to bump and punch. Or he has to fake like he's going to bump. Don't bump and just come with the uppercut because he's there. And both guys seem to be on the inside a lot holding each other. 1 minute left. 1 minute and 28 seconds left in round 4. And what I would expect to be a war, it hasn't transed over yet. It hasn't went over to a roar yet. And one thing I can tell you is that Catterall is definitely slowing down. You know, I mean, he wasn't fighting the fast pace anyway. Good body shot. 1-2 hook to the body from Catterall. He's throwing a 1-2 and missing a 1-2. And they wrestling a little bit, you know. But hey, if Josh Taylor can continue at this pace, if Catterall doesn't go to the body, he's going to end up getting caught the shots that he was missing, that Josh Taylor was missing. He will start landing. So Catterall is going to have to get some respect because he's not getting any respect. I mean, he has a real good defense. Like, he isn't easy to hit, and he's making Josh Taylor miss a lot. Oh, good body shot. I like this Catterall guy. He isn't bad at all, you know. But he's starting to hold. You could tell that he's starting to get fatigued a little bit. I mean, he's getting pushed at a faster pace than I think that he would want to fight at. But, yeah, he's no slouch. But he's on a rope somewhere he don't need to be. But smartly, he knows when to hold to get a little breath here and there. Then he follows the referee to buy some more time. And it's a close fight. Lil K now, who you got winning? Watching the fight. Oh, yeah, let's see. Oh, man, one of these men will have an L on the record tonight. For sure, UK Strains, one of these guys will have an L on their record tonight. And we already know who the fans came out to see. They came out to see, Josh Taylor. And in replay, they seeing Josh Taylor getting hit with 1-2s, right hooks to the body. Oh, man, left hooks to the body. Man, I think that Catterall is exposing Josh Taylor. You know, Josh Taylor hasn't never looked this bad. And he's not looking, you know, terribly bad. But from what I've saw and the way he's looked and the fighters he's fought, he's looked great. And right now he's looking average. He doesn't look like a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter. Or in ESPN's case, a top 7 pound-for-pound fighter. He's looking average. You know, so he might end up getting the better fights, the bigger and better fights because of that. So Josh Taylor just don't seem like, if you don't get baffled from what he's doing and you keep your composure, you know, you could do some things in there. But once again, he's in there with another southpaw. And everybody is not southpaw, you know. Southpaws are not used to fighting southpaws. And especially southpaws on a higher level. Oh, another good 1-2. Wow. He took it and shook it, though. But Josh Taylor just got caught with a good 1-2 from Catterall. Another 1-2 from Catterall. And the judges, I believe, the judges who are judging the fight, as far as the commentators, have the fight 39-37 for Josh Taylor. I don't see it like that. If anything, I see it an even fight. Now, Josh Taylor, more aggressive, but he is not landing the cleaner shots. The cleaner shots, and you can see Josh Taylor's right eye is red. And it wasn't red, and it isn't red from a passion mark. It's red from the passion that Catterall has in winning this fight. With 57 seconds left in the round, man, Josh Taylor is on him like a K9 t-shirt. But Catterall is not folding. Catterall is not folding. He's holding his ground. He said, I'm a grown man in here. And he is tattooing Josh Taylor's right eye. And every time Josh Taylor throws a left hand, Catterall is ducking, so why not throw the uppercut, which he finally did. Maybe he heard me. But, ooh, good body shot, head shot from Catterall, but you can tell that Catterall is starting to slow down. He's getting tired. Good double jab from Catterall. Catterall is holding his legs. Yeah, it's a good fight now. Can Catterall continue to fight like this? Will he wake up? Because he needs to take it to the next level now, because the level he's fighting at is not going to get him a W. He's looking good because he's in there with a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter. And he's not giving in. He's landing some shots here and there. But against the champ, you know how they say you got to take it from the champ? And he is not taking it from the champ. Now, he is landing some clean shots. And to me, he's landing the cleaner shots. But he's not throwing enough punches. He's not landing enough punches. He's not landing enough shots. And that just won't be enough to take the title. In my eyes, I don't know what the judges are watching or what they're looking at. But, man, you know, Catterall definitely made a name for himself. I didn't know who he was until today. I know who he is now. And so do Josh Taylor. Good little 1-2 right off the jump in round 6 from Josh Taylor. A little double jab from Catterall. I don't know if he hurt Josh Taylor, but then he walks him like a dog, got him in a headlock. And Josh Taylor is bothered. You know, I don't know if it was another head bunt, but his eye is bothered. I don't know if he got hit in the eye or what, but he keeps looking at his eye. Now he's holding and hitting both guys. And Josh Taylor smartly turns him around on the ropes. Good little jab from Catterall. Kidney shot from him. And then hitting behind the head from Josh Taylor. Good little feint. But he should have came back with the left hand. And he's laying on the head of Catterall. Catterall needs to pick it up. A little 1-2 from Catterall. I think that Josh Taylor is forcing Catterall to fight, and that's the reason why he is fighting, because he's more laid back. But if he don't do something, he's going to get overly overwhelmed by Josh Taylor, who wants to pick it up, but he realizes he's in there with a crafty little fighter, and he's not easy to hit, as easy as he thought he would be to hit. So Josh Taylor is trying to figure out something else to do. So he's not being aggressive. Good little jab finally from Catterall, because the man hadn't thrown a punch in 1 minute and some seconds. Good double jab overhead left from Catterall. Another jab from Catterall. Double jab from Josh Taylor. And now Catterall's up against the ropes, and smartly he holds. Josh Taylor is putting all his weight on him. Referees say break. Back to the action. 1-2 from Josh Taylor, who is missing a lot of punches tonight. Maybe Catterall has something to do with that. Right hook missed from Josh Taylor. Double jab missed from Josh Taylor. 1-2 lands for Catterall. And then Josh Taylor turns his back. Protect yourself at all times. Little paw, then a jab from Catterall. Another jab from Catterall. A jab from Josh Taylor. Double jab for Josh Taylor. He misses. 1-2 hook misses from Catterall. And a jab from Catterall, which misses. A little paw from Josh Taylor. Catterall moves. Good left hand. Then he holds Josh Taylor in the headlock after he lands a clean left hand. These are close rounds to call. And you just never know what the judges are watching. They could be looking at the aggressor. They could be looking at the puncher. Good 1-2. And then he pushes Josh Taylor's head with his hand, like he mushes him. Lets him know, like, boy, I'm here to stay. My old goes nowhere. And it says Jack Catterall is 3-0 versus undefeated boxers with 10 or more pro fights. So he's been in there with guys undefeated with 10 or more pro fights. Boom. They're showing a replay. And that's the shot that I think that Josh Taylor needs to land on Catterall. It was the jab, left hand right down the middle. Boom. That boy doing good. He is exposing Josh Taylor. I don't know. I might have to take Josh Taylor off my top powerful pound 5 list. You're only one fight away from losing your rankings. You're only one fight away from losing your title. Look at him. You see what he just told him to do? Okay, now the bump. I told you eventually people gonna start catching up. Well, what I be telling you? But by then I will be passed on to something else. Jab hook from Josh Taylor. He is picking it up even more now. Knowing that we in round 7. And guess what? On Andre Ward's scorecard, he has it like I got it. 57-57. Thank you. Somebody got the same eyes I got. They seeing what I'm seeing. Little jab. Oh. Little jab from Josh Taylor. Protect yourself at all times because he turned his back, Catterall that is, and Josh Taylor tried to put him to sleep. You better protect yourself at all times. You see when Floyd fought Victor Ortiz, how many times are you going to apologize? Night, night. Stay down. Man, Catterall is trying to win, y'all. He is not fazed by Josh Taylor. And just like in the city, the hardest fights can be against guys in your city, even if you're a better fighter than him. And it's clearly, I can guarantee you that Josh Taylor is a better fighter than Catterall, but it's personal. They're in the same country. You know, they both got the same probably amount of fans. Of course, Josh Taylor's a champ, so he probably have more fans, but this is personal. This is personal. And if I can't beat nobody, I'm going to beat Josh Taylor. When you the champ, ooh, like Catterall got caught with something, but maybe he didn't. He coming right back with another 1-2 jab. Then he got that Mayweather style. They want to call it the Philly shell. We calling it the Michigan madness. We make Michigan. We going to call it good defense, the shoulder roll with the hands down. Only because it's protecting your side. Good try from Catterall, who threw a straight left hand. But he threw it a little too low. If he could have threw it on the chin of Josh Taylor, he could have shocked the world. And we even had some shocks. We done had in the 140-pound division. Who do we have? What's the one guy that won the other day? Or a couple of months ago? Took the title from, Teofimo Lopez. Oh, this guy, Josh Taylor, is trying to clean his clock. Little K9. Who was that? Teofimo Lopez lost his title to George Gorbosis. Yeah. Seems like whenever I'm trying to get some help, that's when I end up remembering what I was going to say. Oh, man. It's like always like that. When you're looking for something, you find something else you was looking for a while ago. And both guys keep holding because they can't find the right distance and connecting with the shots they're trying to land. But it's definitely a good fight. John Cena, what's up, though? John Cena say, another round for Jack. Well, hey. I say it's another round for the fans because this is a good fight. This is definitely a good fight. ESNA educated said Crawford destroys Taylor. Yeah, looking like this, he will. Catterall versus Zapita. Oh, no, he'll beat Zapita. Yeah, y'all got to give this man his flowers now. The boy all right. The boy can fight. Lee McKay. I know you want to say who's winning, but you spelled how it's winning. Yeah, you're right. The house is winning. Yes. The house is winning. 0907. Mookie Chase. The referee is telling these guys, listen, you quit elbowing, you quit using your shoulder and fight. Uh-oh. Round 8. This is a close fight. Don't leave it to the judges. I don't trust the judges. I don't know them. They're not akin to me. They're not a fan of mine. They didn't tell me what they want to see. If they like my style, his style. Both guys are wrestling. The referee told them before the bell started, work, fight, don't hold, don't use the shoulder. Oh, hold on. Did he just get dropped? Did Josh Taylor just get dropped? Uh-oh. And guess what? Josh Taylor just got dropped. And they calling it a knockdown. The referee is calling it a knockdown. I think that Josh Taylor is frustrated. His opponent is not giving in, and I think that's frustrating him. The opponent is holding and hitting. He's being more rugged than Josh Taylor. When we have another upset in the 140-pound division, has Catterall arrived? He win this, he gonna be a king where he from. He gonna be the man. He gonna have the Devin Haney's and Jermaine and Javante Davis is calling him out, and Shakur Stevenson's. And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm seeing what I'm seeing, Josh Taylor is bleeding from the right eye. That's why you love boxing. You just can never say who's gonna win because you just never know. Like when Buster Douglas fought Mike Tyson. Upsets do happen. You gotta love the underdog. Love it. Especially when he prevails. And Catterall looks like he's trying to prevail, y'all. Now, we still have 4 rounds left. Oh, if he can get past this round and Catterall with the 3-punch combination, then Taylor holds. And there's blood all on the referee's shirt. And I think the blood is coming from Josh Taylor, who just got caught on left hand. Now Josh Taylor's fighting a little dirty, but he's coming back at the same time with clean shots. A little left hand. Yeah, Josh Taylor is mad. He's wrestling now. Like he tried to clothesline Catterall. There's blood all over the referee. And Josh Taylor, ducks and comes back with a right hook to the body or the right uppercut to the body. And Catterall is holding his composure. Like this guy fought undefeated fighters before that had records that was more than 10-0. So he is dealing with the storm. And that's the bell. And the referee even rubbed the head of Catterall. So whose side is he on? Why would he rub his head after the round? After he dropped his opponent? Because even the referee is shocked. First time being knocked down in career, Josh Taylor was just knocked down for the first time ever. For the first time ever. Wow. Unbelievable. If you're new to the channel, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button. If y'all appreciate the commentating. You know, me giving y'all a play-by-play. Ooh, that was a good straight left hand. He actually knocked his opponent down. And then let's see, did he hit him again when he was down? Let's see. He said, take that too, though, Bob. Ooh, that was a good straight left hand. Ooh, another left hand. Ooh, and then hit him again. Take that too. And his wife, if that's his wife or his girlfriend, she lost her teeth with her mouth open screaming. Nah, but they real. And it's real. Catterall is a 1,300 underdog. Oh, man. He is an underdog from the betters. And Taylor is the favorite to win this fight by a long slide, by a game. And Josh Taylor, I think if it end up in a decision, he going to get a decision. It's going to be, in a decision, it's going to be a draw. I just can't see them messing that money up. They want to get Josh Taylor in there with Terrence Crawford or Javante Davis. And guess what? On Andre Ward's scorecard, good left hand from Josh Taylor. He trying to end this boy. But he has Catterall up 76-75. Good left hand from Catterall. That's why I try to tell you, little K, now, you fighting against a southpaw, if you're fighting that southpaw, because I know you can fight southpaw or orthodox, you got to throw the left hand, because the left hand is open all day. It's there. Look at that. When Catterall throw the jab, after the jab come out, Josh Taylor should throw the left hand, especially when he's right lined up for the left hand. Watch when he throw it. Boom. See that left hand because it came right down the middle? It's there. Because that's your dominant hand you throwing the most. There you go. You see he tried that time? You can't let it go. Yeah, because he got to look for something back. That's probably why. But he got to time it. Like his timing is off. And remember, he hasn't fought since May. His last fight was in May. So the rust is definitely playing a big part in this performance. Oh, that's a good uppercut. Oh, that's what I want you to throw more. If you throw the uppercut, boy, ooh-wee. I'm talking about the way he threw the uppercut. He got a good uppercut. Uh-oh, he got head bunted. Catterall made that face like you could tell it was a head bunt, but he keep getting low. It look like he's trying to head bunt now. Oh, like he panicking now. Round 9. Uh-oh, he's turning around, looking to see if he bleeding. Oh, like he's trying to bail out now. I think the pressure is playing a big role in this fight. Will it last, though? Can he keep doing it? But can he create some smart pressure? Because the pressure that Taylor's putting on Catterall is not doing anything to Catterall because he's winning the fight. On my scorecards, on Andre Ward's scorecards. Oh, you got a referee for them warning for holding. They are holding too much. Take a point for both guys. And you're looking at the shirt. The man's shirt is bloody. He is earning his money. Yeah, definitely. Josh Taylor can't find a distance. Oh, is that the bell? Where the referee at? That's one thing I don't like about some of these referees. They don't get in there. Yeah, they don't get like when both guys are hitting each other, whatever the case may be, and the bell go ding ding. Oh, it's going to replay the left hand straight down the middle from Josh Taylor, and it boom in a body shot. Then I think he caught him with a shoulder, so he caught Catterall with a body shot and in the head bunt. Take this too. He like whatever it takes to win. I'm trying to get it, and the referee on the way out the picture, because the reflexes ain't the same. Like as a referee, when you got a fight coming up, you should train for a professional fight because the boxer's livelihoods are in your hands. And, a bad call can cost a person a loss and a lot of money and maybe even their life. So Josh Taylor has been on Catterall like a K9 t-shirt the whole fight, but to no prevail. He is not landing anything clean or enough to get the respect that he desperately wants. And that's the reason why, I think Catterall is winning. He is fighting calmly. He's not worrying about what Taylor is trying to do. He's prepared for that. He got good sparring. His trainer had a great game plan. That would be 10 push-ups in the gym with Taylor holding that rope. If any team K9ers own this boy. But yes, smartly, Catterall holds Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor just can't figure out how to make Catterall fold. Now Andre's scorecard, he gave the last round to Josh Taylor. It's 85-85. But yeah, tell you, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be knocking at Josh Taylor's door if he was able to get past Catterall. Now, if the fight continues to go the way it's going, it should be a draw. And if we have a rematch, I don't mind. I wouldn't want to see a rematch. I'd rather see both guys go on to, oh my goodness, the referee is taking a fight from Catterall. He just took a point from Catterall just now. Now, that's bold. Now, if this man loses a fight because of a point being took, I'm going to be very, very mad. That's why I say referees need to be in shape. Because when you in shape mentally and physically, now guess what? That done made Catterall mad getting a point took. And now he got him in a headlock and he want a DDT. Now Josh Taylor's mad because he bleeding and the man just had him in a headlock. We about to really get a fight now because both guys are mad. So maybe they going to even go harder than they did the first 9 rounds. In round 10, we got 1 minute and 14 seconds left. And a referee that made the dumbest call of the night. He took a point from the man who might be pulling off an upset, who might not be able to get the upset because of the 1 point that was took that shouldn't have been took. And Taylor is moving on and moving forward like he's done all night. And looks like to me, if I'm not mistaken, Catterall looked like he is finally panicked a little bit when Josh Taylor came forward. Because he's holding now. While he's holding, Josh Taylor is punching. Yeah, so I think Catterall knows how to deal with the aggression of Josh Taylor. He just holds. That's all. He bumps him and holds. He bumps him and punches. Good little body shot, head shot. I think Catterall being southpaw too is helping him a lot. Like I say, with Josh Taylor being rusty and being having to get in there with somebody that's undefeated like he is, who ain't scared of him. And being a southpaw, I think that's helping Catterall a lot. And Catterall is a better fighter than giving credit. I can guarantee you if Josh Taylor was fighting Terrence Crawford, he would have came into the ring prepared even more because he would have trained even harder. But he probably thought that what he did would be enough to win a fight and win a fight easily. I would have to get that round to Josh Taylor. So the more experienced guy is moving forward, throwing more punches, and finally getting the job done convincingly in the last round. In a great fight. At K9 Boxing. Let's go, champ. Wow, that was a good round. These guys banging though. Hey, listen, it's a good fight. It's a good basically, I didn't think it would be, but it's a good evenly matched fight. I mean, I would say the commentators did a great job if they actually put the fight together, but I think Catterall earned this shot to fight for a world title. Champions don't just fight anybody. Champions fight other champions or top contenders because they have no choice. Because maybe it's mandatory. Now, I don't know if Josh Taylor got too much grease on his face and the referee didn't like that, so he made him take some of the grease off his face. But we in round 11. And possibly an even fight. Now, 2 things big in this fight. One was a knockdown caused by Catterall. And the other one was the point took caused by the referee, which was caused by Catterall, which the referee said. Now, Catterall now is fighting even smartly. In around 11, he is moving. He's doing something that Josh Taylor hasn't seen him do the whole fight. He's showing he has legs, even in round 11, in a brutal, tough fight where both guys want it. They putting it all on the line. And Catterall's style was just, he's calm, cool, and collective. He's the Triple C. We got the Triple G, and we got the Triple C. The Triple C is Catterall. We would have to say the 4 C's. Cool, calm, collective, Catterall, who has Josh Taylor in the hand lock and a headlock again. Good body shot from Josh Taylor. And the little things matter. And even though Josh Taylor's only doing the little things matter. Because Catterall is not doing the little things. He's not throwing the punches. He's basically surviving right now. And he's giving a fight away. In a fight that could have been a draw or that he could have pulled a upset. If he continues to fight like this, he's going to be kicking himself in the butt tomorrow morning saying, I let one get past me. But who knows, though? Good body shot from both guys. And then another clinch. The referee is earning his money tonight. It is a lot of holding in this fight, and you expect that with two fighters, one to win, and will do anything to win. And once they get their shots off, it would be smart to hold your opponent, especially when it gets inside, because you don't want to risk getting elbowed or headbutted. And it's a chance to be able to get you some inhale, exhales, some breath, some breathers in. And boom, Smiley holds again. And the referee has to pull both guys apart from each other, which takes energy from him. And maybe he don't like that. That's why he took a point from his opponent or from the opponent. Double jab from Catterall. Both guys are on the ground like it's WrestleMania. Timeout for the ref. Smartly, I believe. Now he's going to take a point from Josh Taylor, I believe. Let's see. Oh, nope, he's not taking a point from Josh Taylor either. Now, it would be fair if he took a point from both guys. I just believe that because I don't think that Catterall deserved a point being took from him, which could cause him to fight. So now, Catterall is playing keep away, throwing a jab just to keep the bay at bay in the distance. And Josh Taylor gave Catterall, unbelievable. The referee is taking a point from Josh Taylor now. I don't know why. The bell rang and he took a point from him. I think it was because he hit him after the bell in his stomach. Maybe he was just giving him a little play. And just one of those good round, like one of those good stuff. Oh man, let's see what happened. Let me see. Oh no, he just told him a good shot. He was just telling him good round. Watch it again, look. Oh no, he shouldn't have did that though. He did that a little too hard. Oh man, I think Josh Taylor mad because his eye looked like a red steak that ain't cooked. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. We don't listen. Ain't no telling who won this fight. Wow. It's the last round. I'm going to call it a draw. If both guys, or I'm going to say who'll win this round, win the fight. And we already know who's going to be the aggressor. But this is the time where Catterall can make him run into something because he's going to come in there trying to get the knockout or come in there and try to win on points. And you feint and shoot, but nobody's fainting. I don't think they know about feints. Fighters nowadays don't know what feint mean. When you say feint, they think pass out. Feint is do a little bluff and then throw some, or do a little bluff and then throw some. And wow, Catterall has a chance of a lifetime, and this will be the upset of the year if he can pull it off. Man, it's 104-102. Somebody got Josh Taylor up. Andre Ward has him up 104-102. I might have to disagree. He just got a point took, so how is he up 104-102? It's a 12-round fight. I'm going to call it 6-6. Thank God there's no 6 after that. That's the devil. And this is God's world. This is God's earth. And look. Catterall wants to hold. Josh Taylor pushes him off like, nope, boy. I got to win this round to win the fight because I might be losing. And both guys hugging each other and holding each other like, man, I'm tired, ain't you? Jab from Josh Taylor. And once again, both guys are holding and hugging. And then once again, as soon as they separate, both guys are holding and hugging. Now both guys are close in range, hitting each other. And then a little jab from Catterall. He steps back to buy time. Body shot from Josh Taylor. Holds and hugs come from Catterall, who is tired. He is tired. You hear me? Because he's working hard. It's a hard fight. In a fight that could go either way for the championship of the world. The undisputed championship of the world for all the belts. And Josh Taylor is throwing what he should have been throwing the whole fight. Overhand lefts. In my case, as an orthodox fighter, the overhand right. With 34 seconds left in the fight. It could go either way. Good left uppercut. From the underdog, Catterall, who might prevail and make all underdogs happy because the underdog did it again, like Andy Reese Jr. against Anthony Joshua. And once again, both guys are hitting and holding with 13 seconds left in the fight. And, man, we might see an upset. Both guys hitting and holding again with about 8 seconds left in the fight. And I think that's the last time they're going to be able to hold and hug. And the bell goes ding, ding. And now both guys will probably hold and hug after the fight. Both guys have their hands up to raise their hands to say they won. And Catterall just told Josh Taylor the F off that he won a fight because Josh Taylor just told Catterall that he won a fight. And I think it's an upset, to be honest with you guys. But I wouldn't mind calling it a draw. But at the end of the day, without Josh Taylor having to take an L, he was exposed. And I believe he lost the fight. Who you think lost the fight? Who you think won the fight, little K9? Wow. I don't think they're going to give it to Catterall. But, man, this should be a draw. Wow. This should be a draw at the least. Now, the referee didn't like the fact that Josh Taylor hit him in the stomach after one of those rounds and took a point. But it made up for the point that he took from Catterall early in the fight. This is a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch to see if Josh Taylor, overlooked Catterall. I would love to see a rematch. And I think we might end up getting a rematch. But if Josh Taylor wins the fight, I don't think we're going to get a rematch. But if it's a draw, or if Catterall wins the fight, we're going to see a rematch. But if Josh Taylor wins the fight, we will not see a rematch because I don't think Josh Taylor wants to see this guy anymore, especially in the next few months. He'd rather move on and probably move up to the 147 weight class where there's Terence Crawford. And I know Terence Crawford is saying to himself after this performance, come on, get some. Hashtag easy work. And I think Josh Taylor just lost his top 5 pound for pound rankings from me. And now he'd be at pound for pound number 7. But I think he overlooked his opponent and just looked past him and thought, hey, I want to fight Terence Crawford. That's why it's not good to say who you want to fight or who you going to fight before you fight the guy you about to fight and beat him. And even though you hear guys say all the time, I'm not looking past my opponent, I'm preparing for, my opponent that's in front of me, and then we'll talk about who's next. That's really not the case all the time. They be thinking about the opponent that's, that got money that can be made to fight, and not the opponent that they're actually about to fight if the money isn't really there. So, it's just like with the NBA players or NFL football players. When they do an interview, they talk real polite and nice, and afterwards they cussing like a mug. Same thing is a lot of these entertainers, especially the ones that don't have God. They say, first of all, I can thank God. And it's like, what God are you thanking, Because, Satan is a God for some people. Of course, not a capital G, a small G. But, hashtag Jesus for life. And you already know who I'm rolling with. But, what's something strange and fishy going on whenever they take their time and saying who the winner is when a fight has already been over with for 5 or 10 minutes or longer. So, yeah, there's some stuff going on. So, the bag is being passed to some judge or one of these judges to say, look, man, look out for me. He go hunting for you. So, here we go, y'all. Here go the Georgia scorecard. You might have to turn it down, SB. I don't want to get flagged. Catterall up 113-112. It's going to be a draw. One 114-111 Taylor. By 1 point, or it's a draw. Ooh, told you 1 point. And still, I told you, and still, Josh Taylor. See, I knew it, and still. So yeah, I was right, but I didn't think that Catterall was gonna look the way he looked, and he won by 1 point. So basically, if Catterall when he got that point took, it would have been a draw. But it was some stuff in the game, man. They took too long to say who the winner was. I think it was a draw. At the least, it was a draw. And if not nothing else, Josh Taylor was exposed. Now, it ain't Catterall's fault if he looked past him, because he a grown man, and grown men are grown men for a reason. And he got hands and he's undefeated. And it was a good fight. So far, fight of the year. Both guys came to fight and fought good. And great fight. I think it was a draw. I don't think that Catterall should have got a loss on his record, being 26-0 and fought the way he fought. I know you got to take the title from the champ. I think he did enough to at least be rewarded a draw. But this boxing game is full of trickery, and it's a lot of money to be lost and won. So I think that's the reason why Josh Taylor prevailed. And it is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. So what's next for Josh Taylor? He needs to go back to the drawing board and work on his A game, because fighting the way he fought tonight, he is not about to beat Terrence Crawford. Fighting the way he fought tonight, he's not going to beat Gervonta Davis. Fight the way he fought tonight, he's not about to beat Shakur Stevenson. But he definitely should thank God that he is still the undisputed champion of the world at the end of the day. And definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in. We had a great night of boxing. And if I'm not mistaken, SB, it's another fight coming on tonight. And I don't believe we're going to cover it because we didn't put it on a poster board. Russell, huh? What do you mean, champ? I know Russell's fighting Pistol later on. Victor. Oh, he is? Okay, I didn't know. So we're going to jump back on here a little bit? Huh, SB? Well, I'm talking to SB, and SB ain't talking back. Just tell me what time you come. I need to know. Wow. Winner by split decision, Josh Taylor. So I might be back on here tonight. I don't know. I got to see how I feel. I put it all on the line, like Jack Catterall. And man, oh man, I don't know. I don't think he got a fair handshake. And that was a good fight, man. I ain't gonna lie, Catterall, you gotta think like this too. They expect you to be Superman when you look like Superman. But whenever Superman turns to Clark Kent, they just can't fathom that he's Clark Kent and not Superman. They want Superman. And Josh Taylor cannot be Superman all the time. So just because he wasn't Superman tonight, don't mean he didn't win the fight. He just didn't fight his normal fight, so he looked average, and we're not used to him looking average. And maybe that might be what I was looking at, and maybe that might be what the fans were looking at. And that's the reason why they might think that the other fighter won. I know being in the gym, when I'm doing good, they expect that. But if I don't look good and somebody I'm in there sparring with looks good, they're going to say, man, you see what he did to K9? But they didn't see nothing of what K9 did to him. But just because I'm the champ, I've done nothing that I'm not supposed to do in the first place. And because he's not the champ, he hit the champ. He caught the champ. So it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but you can't always look good. And even though Taylor didn't look good, hey, he did enough to win on the scorecards in the judges' eyes, and he's still the champ of the world. He's not just the champ of the world; he's the undisputed champ of the world. So I think you got to do a lot more to take his title, especially when you ain't got the name and recognition, and you ain't got the fan base, and you ain't got the promoter promoting the fight that got your best interests. There's too much money involved to be lost. Because one thing for sure is that O's collect O's. So when you got O's in your record, you never lost. Listen, if you lose in boxing, that could take a lot from you. Mayweather would never have got the money he got if he would have lost just one fight. It's not the same in MMA as it is in boxing. You could lose 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 and keep going, fights in a row, and they will still support you. You can still make little money. But see, in boxing, you get a lot of money. They pay you a lot of money. So you can't get a lot of money if you got a tainted record. So as long as you got the O, you go get the O's in your check. You notice I said O's. That's right. So I appreciate everybody from tapping in. You know, we'll be back most likely tonight and covering the other fight, Gary Russell versus Victor Pistol. So yeah, man. So there y'all have it. Josh Taylor with the split decision win. Jamil, what up, though? I said draw as well. We need a rematch with a different ref. Yeah, we need a rematch in a different stadium. We need a rematch with different judges. And we definitely need a rematch with a different referee. Now, if they pay me the money I deserve, the money I would demand, I would referee. And you might say, well, you need to, take up some referee courses. Or I know what's legit and what's not legit. I know boxing. I know what's clean and what ain't clean. And I got instincts on what's right and what's wrong. Because I know what's right and what's wrong. I've done what's right and what's wrong. So you just need a referee that's in shape, man. Nobody's perfect. But I would rather see a referee being a former fighter than to see a referee who isn't a former fighter. Unless the referee has proven that he has experience and he's been in numerous of fights. So yeah, y'all see what it is. Josh Taylor with the win. He definitely paid the price. He don't look like the winning fighter because he's more damaged than his opponent. And man, this was a great fight. I think this right here win was a win for both guys because even though Catterall didn't get the win, he actually won, in my eyes, to show the world who he is. Whoever didn't know who he was, know who he is now. It's the same case for the little pit bull who fought Gervonta Davis. He didn't get the win, but he got the win. His stock went all the way up. So the same thing, I think, in the Catterall versus Josh Taylor. Jack versus Josh. Jay versus Jay. Like my cousin JJ. Yeah, I think, Jack stock then went all the way up. Now, he's not going to get the same kind of following that Pitbull did because I don't think, Josh Taylor has the same fan base in America as Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis has a huge fan base because of Floyd Mayweather. And Josh Taylor has a great fan base, where he's from, in his country. But, would I want to see a rematch? Yeah. Would I see a rematch? No. Because Josh is not taking a chance to go back the way this came from. And, man, Jack, I feel sorry for him because I don't feel like he should have got an L on his record. And I think the fight should have been a draw. But hey, it is what it is. This is boxing. You win some, you lose some. But live to fight another day. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in at K9 Boxing. See y'all later. Champ Talk.